just read it, and I was reading this 22nd week and not the 15th week. So I, in fact, do have it off, which I think is there's miraculous luck, but because I haven't mentioned it because I forgot to like take it off ahead of time. So either someone mentioned it, or to like the person making the schedule, or they just freaking randomly guessed.
Are you sure birthday the day Warhammer comes out? Hold on.
I think so.
No, Warhammer comes out 17th. I know because I'm going to be helping out fucking school on the 17th. So I don't get to play Warhammer until later that night. Also, I kind of screwed the pooch for myself because Warhammer's going to come out while I'm still studying, and that's going to be a fucking conflict of interests.
Yeah. As it currently stands, I think I'm going to wait for Warhammer. I think I did the same thing for 2. So I am at least happy that they added a, hey, we can play with more than just a pair now.
Yep, up to 8.
It took them long enough.
Oh yeah, and they have I saw they added like a synchronous turn for
simultaneous turns. Yep.
Which honestly, freaking yeah, you should have to begin with.
Co-op wars are now going to be so much fucking easier, dude.
How long has Civ had that? Since 4?
I'm pretty sure since 4, since 3 I don't think was multiplayer.
Now it would make sense, yeah. So since Civ became multiplayer, but Civ 4 is ancient in video game terms.
Yeah, definitely. Civ 4. That was actually my first Civilization game.
I want to say that was the same for me. I've certainly seen people playing the first and second, and Alpha Centauri.
My first was 3.
Yeah.
Possibly 2. But I'm pretty sure it was 3.
Was 3 the one where you just could place roads everywhere, or was that 4? Where like your entire civilization was just covered in freaking roads? I'm trying to remember which one that was.
I remember doing that in
3 and 4, I believe.
Because I remember at some point they decided, frick that, you're not allowed to put roads everywhere anymore.
No, I liked putting roads everywhere because you could.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, because it was just so good, and
yeah, because at some point they gave it to like the caravans to do or something like that, and then the workers couldn't build roads anymore.
Yeah. Because like eventually, like your workers just don't have work to do anymore, so it's like, all right, we'll just build roads.
Yep. I think they fixed that in some ways because they decided that workers only have certain time before they have to have a permanent vacation. They get to retire
until they have to go live on a farm.
Yep. Yeah, they only have X number of build projects before they have to go retire somewhere.
Waiting.
This NPC was named Pay Demon, but it's Pan Demon.
Philippines.
By the way, Koi, I won the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel.
Hogging. What deck are you playing?
I'm doing like a limited draft format with my friends.
Oh, cool. So, were you doing it on like a simulator?
Yeah, we were doing it on a dueling book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started playing Master Duel and like getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! Once that came out.
Yeah, no, I've been in a hole with Yu-Gi-Oh! Since Master Duel came out.
Same.
What? Oh wait, did I ever send you the funny? Oh wait, you know Pot of Extra F, right?
Yeah. Wait, which one is that again?
From
your extra deck?
Banish 6 or rant face down from your extra deck. Yeah. Here, one sec.
It's probably gonna be like another half an hour or so, I need to finish making map stuffs.
Okay.
I have all the enemies all set up, so I just need to draw maps. It shouldn't be too long. Half an hour is probably a little overkill, but I don't want to rush too much.
Okay, I'll be right back in a couple minutes then.
Mhm. Because of course, my brain goes, yeah, you have time. You can not do things. And then the time comes to actually do things, and it goes, oh, right, I was supposed to be building stuff ahead of time. Panic mode now.
I see you.
Yeah, that's more or less why I
taken,
pushed
like,
my
20
exam back
years.
by 2 weeks.
Yeah. It freaking cursed me all through freaking high school and college. Well, I guess I did okay in high school. But that was because freaking... That was slightly deferred to the, hey, if you fail any classes at all, you get to stay here another year. I went, fuck that. I don't want to be here to begin with. Well, I actually freaking worked. When I made it to college and went, all right, I don't have to work anymore. It's not the best way to do things, but it worked out.
Yeah.
More or less, anyway.
I did the same thing, and now I move boxes instead of anything that I studied.
Yep.
Woo!
I mean, it's basically what I do. I just move mail too. So I am looking
Dude,
elsewhere.
What did you study? Were you an English person?
Yeah, I was English. But
What did you do, Theo?
Even
Programming.
Oh.
Like, I really, like, I enjoy helping other people program. That's like, like, every time a friend starts studying programming, I'm like, fuck you.
Honestly,
you get the
I'm
actual
kinda
program, you're
the
like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah, I'm very much the same. My friend yesterday was doing some leak code problems, and it was too lit helping him out. And then it got to like, I got interested in one and started doing it, and then I got fucking turbo bored and got out.
Oh. I remember I really liked some programming, and the rest of it freaking was terrible. Like, my mind was able to do the, like, how do you do this problem? And, like, translate it out how to do it. But the problem was translating it now into coding language, and my brain went, nope, no, I have no idea how to do that.
Yeah.
Well, I also basically jumped from basic to C++, effectively, if I remember correctly. Or C+. So it wasn't all that good.
I don't even know what basic is.
It's a very, very
Like machine
basic
code?
coding system. It's not very good for learning, to be, well, sorry. Rephrase.
Wait, so is
It's
it,
good for learning. It's not good to translate into anything else because nothing else uses the same sort of context.
I do remember, I don't remember, like, one of my classmates, we were working on a project, and she was like, she showed me some, like, kind of coding, like, new person friendly coding thing that was like meant to teach you how to code, and I tried using it. I can like switch between like most languages pretty easily. That like basic coding thing, I could not decipher that. That was impossible. I could pick up like C.
Well, it's pretty old. It's like
Yeah.
from the fucking 60s.
What the whatever she was using was not. It was extremely new.
Oh.
It was like meant for learning. It wasn't like machine language. It was like your code was like sentences pretty much.
Yo, you know fucking Scratch
That's how they're doing it
with the
now.
fucking cat?
Yeah. I was a pauper in Scratch, I'll tell you that much. I finished my my Scratch project in like grade 5 or some shit, and then I was like, okay, I have turbo free time for the rest of this class for like the next 2 weeks while everyone else does theirs. It was kind of
The hell is Scratch?
It's like a programming thing for like kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That helped
I've
them.
seen it. It looks odd. I guess it helps.
Well, it's like simple because like you just have like blocks that you like connect together
Mm-hmm.
instead of like
I think
typing up
that was
code.
it. I think that was the thing. I just could not. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that's
is it-
completely fair.
Was there a fucking cat on it?
I don't remember. I
Well,
tried
did it
for
look like-
10 minutes and I was like, okay,
Did it look like
I need
children's
to go back to
stuff?
just C. This is much easier.
Well, like it's mainly just to like get kids thinking in that like type of way, that like procedural step-by-step way to like introduce them to that. Because that's like the thing that like trips people up about programming that aren't used to it, like thinking in that like literal step-by-step manner.
So there are other ways to do it.
We're gonna start programming with metaphors.
Yeah, I don't think computers are big on
Metaphors.
metaphors,
Yeah, well, I think
abstract.
computers can suck my dick.
Yep. Computers, they are both their, I guess, greatest strength is their greatest weakness. They do exactly what you want them to do. Exactly what you tell them to do.
Yeah, they do exactly what you tell them to do. Now, what you
Yeah.
want them to do is another thing entirely.
Yeah.
That's
I still love the some of the AI stuff that people have discovered where they went and they were just like, AI, we want you to, or I can't remember exactly. It's basically the learning mind group where it just kind of goes through a million different iterations to find how to do something.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what the heck it's called.
Machine
It's not
learning?
AI.
Machine
yeah,
learning?
machine learning. That sounds right. But basically, the scientists went and they were just like, hey, so we want you to walk. They basically wanted it to walk so that it wasn't touching the ground, so it would keep up like more of its legs at a time.
Mhm.
And the thing went, all right, and then finally flipped itself over onto its back and just basically wiggled on its effectively knee actuator. I can't remember the frickin' term.
Actuator?
Actuators.
Yeah, actuators. So it was like, hey, I'm not touching the ground at all.
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
And they went, not quite what we wanted, but yes, technically you're not walking on the ground with your feet. I think that's probably one of the reasons that we're paranoid about AI is that we're like, oh yeah, we can figure out AI, and then they go, all right, we're gonna do our own thing now. Okay, bye.
That's how like a lot of machine learning actually works. Because like, based in like the gist of it is like, you have like a bunch of like numbers in like a spreadsheet, and you want to predict like the last column, for example. So it's like, okay, so if you have like A and B, like how do you get A and B and to predict C? So you train it and then it makes like some random, not like a random, but like a math equation. But like if a human looked at it, the numbers from that equation like don't really mean anything. It's just that somehow the computer like determined that if you plug in these numbers, then you can make like a 80% correct prediction. But like in terms of like intuitive understanding, like it doesn't actually like make any sense. Like for example, like an intuitive understanding be like, oh, if you have like these sides of a square, you add them all up and that's how you get the perimeter. And that's like, okay, so you just do 4 times the side and that's the perimeter. And that's like an intuitive formula, but like the way that the machine learning formulas come up, it's just like has no intuitive like connection to it. It's just like pulled out of the fucking ether, basically.
Yeah. I think it's just because of the human idea of how patterns and all that works, and then you go and you hand it to a machine and it goes, yeah, patterns, I like those.
Yeah.
And then it goes and it does things in a very different way and gets
Yeah.
everyone confused.
It identifies like some sort of pattern, but it's not like immediately clear to a person because it's like really complicated.
Yeah. Yeah. It was interesting. I listened to a book recently. What was it? The Last Physicist, I think is what it was called. That had a... It was set in like the future. I think it's 2040, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So they have 4th generation AIs.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, I have no idea exactly what it means, because of course the book stays in that for about the first half an hour before it goes, and the world's gone.
So yeah.
Yeah, they basically create a like a super hadron collider type of thing, but I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. I think it was like 100 or maybe 100,000 times more powerful than the one in at CERN.
Yeah.
So basically, it was CERN's chances of accidentally creating a black hole are like minuscule. Like, I can't remember. It's something like 100 times or whatever, 1,000,000 times the chance of like messing up or not. What is it? Getting struck by lightning multiple times or something like that. It's some ridiculous freaking number.
Mhm.
And these guys were running more off of the, oh yeah, there's about a 1% chance of accidentally freaking creating a black hole, and there is no more Earth after that. You create a black hole on the surface, and it is game over. And of course, the book goes on to be like, yeah, no, we were boned anyway. This is like the I can't remember what exactly. It's the Fergus or Fergies or something like that. That one of the reasons that humanity's never been able to find aliens type of thing.
Mhm.
Basically, because they keep accidentally blowing themselves up. It's like nukes are one of those things where if you make
Yeah.
it to atomic weapons, then it doesn't always go so well after that because
It's
you
like
accidentally blow yourself up.
you either, move into like, nuclear reactors and then, like advance a lot, or you blow yourselves all to hell
Yep.
and go back to the fucking Stone Age.
Mhm. So yeah, it's basically that sort of thing where it's just, are you able to figure out if to not blow yourself up and create a black hole to murder you? Yes or no? The main point of the book is basically it's like a lit RPG, so the guy gets magic and everything,
Mhm.
and becomes what I'm assuming is known as an Archon, which, from what at least I can understand, is basically a godlike being that isn't like a god. It's kind of confusing. And seeing as it's
Mhm.
the first book, and I think like an ongoing series that hasn't been written yet, hasn't quite had all the things answered.
Yeah.
But the magic system is at least kind of interesting because it's like the guy has the ability to like his basic abilities, the two that he starts with. I guess, yeah, I guess this is technically two. Is time control or chronomancy,
That's a good one.
and I think they name it carnomancy, basically infinite, like I'm trying to think of the like a superhero type of thing. Like Deadpool regeneration type of thing.
Uh-huh.
I guess not quite Deadpool. Wolverine type of regeneration, because Deadpool's regeneration's nuts. But
Yeah.
like apparently he has been able to literally regenerate himself back from one blood drop type of nuts. So
Yeah. From like an individual cell.
yeah. So but yeah, that's what he starts with. And then, of course, learns that, hey, by the way, if you go and you take a bunch of freaking force and then speed yourself up by basically diluting time, yeah, it turns the normal wooden spear you're holding into a goddamn rail rifle.
Yeah, it turns out anything going fast enough kind of just kills everything.
Yep, he basically learns that and is starting throwing pebbles around that explode with
Mm.
like the force of small bombs.
That's why the rod from God is so fucking sick. Because
Yeah.
it's just a big tungsten rod.
Yep, that's basically what he gets is rods from God, except it's rocks. I don't know what it is about magic. A lot of the books I've been reading recently, where telekinesis is like a low-level magical ability.
Mhm.
I remember what was it? The Arthurian? I can't remember how you pronounce it. There's like an older series where like that's a level 1 spell is telekinesis. And it just gets more powerful as you go, but what is this book series called? Oh, the Arinthian Line, which is in some ways a very, very boring series about freaking guy getting, you know, main character's father is big evil bad guy who freaking just wants to take over the world because he's a freaking arsehole. And of course the I guess it's technically his grandmother. I'm trying to remember her actual name. They're lightning throwers. They're known as Stone, which is somewhat entertaining. This is gonna break everything. At some point, I'll freaking install that thing that allows me to turn stuff more effectively. I'm not selecting you, please. What was I think?
Oops.
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 Looks like Mitchell's internet just died.
It would seem so.
Uh-oh.
That is one idea. Oh,
See ya.
there he goes.
This game is easily gonna win Game of the Year. You know what? I'm not convinced this game's winning Game of the Year.
What game do you think is going to win Game of the Year?
One of the people in chat says Lost Ark is gonna win Game of the Year.
Are they unaware that Elden Ring is coming out? And like,
No, that or someone literally like shortly after that said not a chance. Elden Ring's gonna smoke it.
yeah, it literally doesn't matter how fucking good Elden Ring is.
Oh my god.
There's like
There's so many people just saying Elden Ring is gonna curb stomp this into obscurity.
I don't think that's
That's
true.
gonna happen. I feel like they have
They're
different
very
audiences.
different games.
Guys,
Yeah.
Yeah.
guys, don't you know the Bug Snacks DLC is coming out in 2022? So come on.
Oh my god. Not a shot.
You know that Mario
Hasn't
Strikers
Elden Ring
Battle
been
League
voted
is
as like,
releasing on June?
huh?
Mario Strikers Battle League. That's just gonna fucking wipe the shit out of the water. That's
Yo,
all.
that's actually sick. The Mario Strikers
Oh,
game on GameCube was so fun.
yeah, I'm excited for it, but at the same time, I know a couple people that are a little too excited for it.
Wait, I don't even have a fucking Switch. Sad.
It's-
I'm getting a Switch just for this game, baby.
I'm actually so sad. I hadn't opened a single insect barrier. Well, I was gonna play insect barrier DNA surgery and just like fucking mill them out, but I can't.
God.
I imagine they're not very sad. I feel like they're very happy.
True.
Oh, welcome
Hooray!
back.
There it is. Who came back? Oh, came back, so. Not entirely sure what happened, but whatever. I'm not concerned.
He's not being stupid.
It does that. Well, I guess a good question is, which are you guys going after first? The reactor or the printing room?
Uh,
Printing room makes more
Printing
sense to me.
room.
Yeah.
yeah, I think we should go
Yeah.
printing room.
I feel like if the reactor is down, they aren't printing shit anyways. I mean, backup generator, I guess, but
Yeah.
It's an entire spaceship, so it's not exactly all reliant on just one reactor.
yeah.
They unfortunately didn't build it with that freaking big of a blind spot.
Not yet. Wait until we get into the everything's fucked part of the war, then you'll see.
And you guys don't actually want to shut off all the power because you guys are inside a spaceship that's in the air.
Listen,
Having
Trent
no power is bad.
Trent at least implied we have like a 50-50 chance of surviving. So, push comes to shove. You do what you gotta do.
I mean, you guys will probably be fine. The ship, on the other hand, the whole point of this venture may not do so well, however. Oh, I didn't change that. All right. Then I will start working on that map then instead. So I was frankly working on the other one. Thing? What? Away. Then why do you make opacity like nothing? Or a wall?
Hmm? CompCon. I wish the default page for CompCon wouldn't just be reindeer for me.
Reindeer?
The pilot, I imagine.
Yeah, that was the pilot for our first campaign, I believe.
Hmm.
The sneaky one. The sneaky hacker.
Yeah. Mine just always opens up to try and make a new mech confusingly. Like, hey, you want to make a new pilot literally every time you open CompCon? No. I, in fact, do not.
But it's so much fun.
I mean, it is, but it's not generally what I'm going to do when I start up CompCon.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't get to use the fun enemy then. That's all right. Then why are you doing that? Nope. Okay, that should no. Next. Well, I guess while we're finishing, well, while finishing this. Yeah, sure. We.
All the hard work I'm putting on.
While I'm finishing setting this up, I'm guessing you guys remember what was going on. So,
Mhm.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. So Trench is
Classic.
off to capture the bridge, while you guys are off to go, well, cut off the AI and do other things.
Have a fun old time.
Yeah.
Gay old time.
That too.
Extremely humble.
Not that.
Your first paid homophobe.
Is this the first time you've heard that? I thought I've made jokes about this like 80 times in the past. What?
The first time.
The first time! I haven't hit record yet, sorry.
That's right, I hit record.
Ah, thank God. How else would the people know that I was a homophobe if you hadn't hit record? It's not like there's a backlog of evidence.
Yeah. A
God, I
YouTube
hope I never
channel
run for office.
dedicated it. Listen, I will. As always, my continuous offer is if anyone starts running for office or anything, I will delete my YouTube channel and everything on it.
Oh, and I know if you ever record anything particularly embarrassing of me, I can just make a bid for office and get it deleted.
I wonder, actually, do I have printing things that I've made at some point so I don't have to fucking make new ones?
Actually, it'd be more amusing to not have it deleted, so that way I could then, when I didn't want to be in office anymore, leak it to the press myself and get myself kicked out of office.
That is one way out.
The long con.
I've decided to step down. This is how. Oh, nice. Forgot how freaking boring I made those printers. I was looking at an old map, and apparently I just had freaking black and gray blocks with printer marked on them.
Hell yeah.
Doug?
I could have sworn I built another thing for that. Am I just misremembering? I guess so, 'cause I can't think of any other time where you guys have had to destroy printers.
I've had to defend them before.
Yeah. That was what I was remembering, but as I said, the printers are literally just size 3 black boxes with the printer stamped on them.
Yes. And
Alright, we'll go with that.
well, now that we're ending we're nearing the end of the campaign, we're too good for black box with printer on it.
Yes.
No.
I guess this is the easier of the two in some ways. Thing? Oh, right, okay, that's frozen. This is the one that I haven't thought as much about. Not way too big. No, it's the standard map size. It still feels way too big. Yeah, that's a lot better. Did just dump a bunch of models off the freaking. Do you want the honest answer or do you want the actual answer?
I don't know.
I hate to tell you, I don't know either. I have to ask someone else. Yeah, that looks good.
I couldn't figure out why I was like tanking in that fight, and then I noticed that just Hubbard's wasn't there anymore.
Oops.
Come on. Some ways I'm kind of sad that I can't move things on multiple levels. Absolute wood.
With this serpentine shade, would you travel to Udia and look for... Helios de Laftones, Niliocanes. How are you feeling?
I believe I owe you my life.
My friend and I are on our way to Udia in search of the Ark. Father Varut said that we must look for the Morai ruins. We were wondering if you've ever heard of it.
More
I always tell that the dog is
Yes.
downstairs and not where they normally are. Because they're normally way, like, on the second floor, not the first floor. So I can always tell where
Would
they,
you travel to Udia
when they're not
and
on
look for a way
first
to get
floor.
to Morai ruins?
Mhm.
Or on the second floor, because you can hear him running around
I
full
heard Abbot
speed.
Lewin regained consciousness.
See, it's big dog and does not know how fast he is.
Dog
Oh,
peak.
right. Well, I mean, I think he's like an 80-pound dog, so he's not very small. All right.
Fucked up that there was a solid time where your dog weighed as much as me.
Damn.
Yeah, I guess so. That does make sense. Alright, I forgot I found those at some point. It's going to be such a freaking pain to actually download them, so I'm not doing it right now, but remember. Because there's a bunch, like, people put a bunch of Lancer stuff together, and one of the things that they put together, I believe, is printers. And I just remembered they existed, and I am not going to go find them. While it's useful, it's going to take me a long mile to try and monkey through the thing, because the browser I normally use does not like freaking Google Drive. It refuses to allow me to download it. Or probably Google Drive refuses to allow me to download stuff. It's like, you're not using Google browsers? The hell? Frick off!
Wait, does it not? I'm not using the browser. It must be downloading. It's just fine.
Well, Opera apparently gets mad.
Wait, I am using Opera, didn't you?
I have no idea then. Maybe just mine is weird. Technology seems to do that around me once in a while. Where it just freaking glitches out and goes, no. Just you in particular, I'm not going to function correctly on. Sometimes I wonder if my magnetic field is weird or something because it's particular when I'm around it. At least that's how it feels sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
Or like when I'm around something, it just freaks the hell out. Come on, you can do it. It's bad that every time I read nanobots, the freaking meme immediately pops into my head.
It's impossible to not.
No, jeez. Just fucking did that fight last night. God damn.
I know, I was half tempted to freaking re-download it just so I could play through the game again.
Taylor Armstrong is a fucking man.
Wait, yo,
I'd vote for him.
Have you never seen that? Could someone grab that and throw it in the chat? Yeah.
How much you want? The whole speech?
Probably best.
Yeah, alright. There you go. It's the most important political message of our time.
No? Why? Please? Do thing, please.
I did not realize that this cutscene was fucking 6 minutes long.
Yes.
It doesn't feel like it in the moment.
No, it doesn't. But it is.
6 fucking minutes of glory.
Yeah, that's just freaking Metal Gear Solid games. They just last forever.
So let's see, I can do some funny math real fast.
Someone actually went and, what was it? They were playing some game. I think it was... I want to say Hitman, and I know it's wrong. Freaking heck, I just watched that last night, and I cannot remember the freaking name of the video. Probably the name of the game.
Okay, so by doing some very quick math, I've learned something fucking hilarious. That speech accounts for about 1.2% of my playtime.
Basically, there's another game that's kind of similar to Metal Gear Solid. It came out apparently like around the same time that Metal Gear Solid 2 came out. And the opening cutscene's like 20 minutes long.
Oh, damn.
And so the person reviewing the game went and looked at it, and they were just like, wonder how long the other Metal Gear Solid openings, like, before you actually get to play the game actually are.
Mhm.
And yeah, they're lengthy. They last a long time.
Yeah. Well, like for Metal Gear Solid 5, like it's like pretty really long, right? Until you actually like wake up in the hospital that you can do anything.
I just started getting to play that game. It's fun. I think it's actually the first Metal Gear game that I've played that is like a main series game. Because Revengeance isn't really a main series.
No. Yeah, I never had like a PlayStation when I was a kid, so I never played the Metal Gear games.
Yeah, I was in the same boat. I had, I think, a Nintendo, yeah, the 64, and then the Xbox, and then 360. So I had to go
Mhm.
out of my way to buy it.
360 or the 360.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm freaking really tempted to give this guy that, and I just do not have the time to add in a whole other mech. Not work. Sure, we're gonna be lazy. I realized designing this particular thing, I looked back at the enemy roster and went, I'm missing a big hole in what the other roster has. So I need to remind myself to add that in. Of course, it's not helped by the freaking fact that all this stuff doesn't work so well and gets mad at me. All right. Got it backwards. Yeah. I've been trying to finish a book that I started on, well, started writing, I should say. I think in the 2019, sounds right, but I don't remember off the top of my head. I could look, but I'm not doing it right now. The like novel writing months.
Hmm.
So I made it to 50,000 words like in the month, but I've been trying to get it up to closer to 70,000. And I have been stuck in that 20,000 word freaking thing for ages. And it is so damned frustrating.
Imagine.
Like when you get, 50,000 words in a month and then you can't hardly get 20,000 words in like 3 years.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn, really?
The only time I ever find myself able to like do things efficiently is if I like work with other people to do them.
Yeah.
And then the most common thing to happen is the other person doesn't do it.
Hmm.
So I have also in some cases been the person to not do anything. So it's not like
Everything is
so
not
it's not
always
like
good.
everything is someone else's fault all the time.
Mm-hmm.
No, everything's someone else's fault all the time. I'm literally perfect. I'm an infallible human being, which is why I've just been staring at my phone for the past, 15 minutes instead of finishing up this practice exam.
Ooh.
mean, we should have been playing like an hour ago, but because frickin' I am not good at planning.
No, it's Peyton's fault. Don't worry, Mitchell.
Yeah, Payne didn't finish the practice exams.
I
that's
was the
why
first one
started.
here. Hello? Blame it on Regal. Playing Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was fuck.
Alright,
Bitch
I didn't
ass.
expect the duel to take that long. You played fucking
Maybe play
Labyrinth
faster
Wall.
than-
You played a Labyrinth Wall. What do you want from me? I
Okay.
didn't know he had that card.
I don't give a shit. Think I know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh? Eat my dick.
It was a 3K defender. I had no fucking
Okay.
way to out it.
Bro, just fucking Raigeki, forehead.
Bro, I didn't fucking pull Raigeki. He pulled 2 of them.
Have you tried
just-
playing better?
Yeah. Have you tried a little thing called gaming, buddy?
Maybe. I don't know.
A very
The fucked
simple.
up part is the way we're doing it is we're going through the sets and pulling them, and if you lose, you get to ban a card, right? But I fucking won, so I don't get to ban his Raigeki. So next week I have to fucking still deal with his stupid Raigeki card. He has 2 of them. Why 2? Why? I have like literally no spells. I don't get it.
He's a better gamer than you.
He's a better
thought that
gamer
was-
than me.
Sounds like you
That
got
was
fucking
obvious.
outplayed is what it sounds like.
Yeah, man. He pressed the flip card button, and then the game gave him fucking Raigeki, and it gave me Rush Recklessly, and that's it.
Boo 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 boo.
I do like that there was a scene apparently in the anime at one point where the guy goes and he like draws the perfect card for his current hand, but his current hand is utterly worthless for like actually getting going. He's like, good, I could play all these together. The problem is I have no freaking starter for this whole freaking shebang, so I'm screwed.
Yeah. Such as Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes. Funny
Yep.
game.
Shit game, honestly.
An ally has been slain.
Okay. If I die now, I don't have to take a test in fucking, like, 2 weeks. Oh no.
I said an ally has been sniped.
True. I am, in fact, an enemy, at best.
Through here if you have the plague.
It's crazy that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still the fucking third highest ranked TCG. It's fucking hilarious to me. This game is so shit.
Third highest rank.
What-
Yeah.
What's
What
higher than
other
Yu-Gi-Oh?
games other than Pokemon and Magic are like?
I guess
Yeah.
I guess it is Pokemon and Magic. that are
Magic,
higher.
yeah.
that, like I'm struggling to think of other actual card games.
The only other one I can think of is Digimon. I can also
Wait,
think
Digimon?
of,
No one fucking plays Digimon. You made
there's
that
like a-
shit up.
There's a bunch of like Japanese ones that like aren't as popular.
yeah.
Yeah, because they're Japanese ones, so they only are played over there.
No, I've seen people at the card shop playing like some other game. I
You
don't
made that up.
some like I don't know if it's all anime girls or if it's just mainly anime girls.
Well, now you have my attention.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking.
Oh,
God damn, I finally have a reason to get into card games.
Ooh. To be fair, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has its fair share of anime girl archetypes.
Yeah, it does have a
That
decent
is
anime
true.
girls, but it's not like all anime girls.
Well, yeah. Well, you see, your opponents won't be playing anime girls, but you'll feel so much better because you're beating a heathen that isn't playing an anime girl deck. Oh, look at them. They're
Did I only
playing.
make that joke? Yeah.
Oopsie, yeah.
But if they aren't using anime girls, then how can I be beating women?
All right.
So
Hey, we're on
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Xeno,
You
right?
break the boxes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh,
Alright, let's listen to Senator Arms. Oh, wait. I think I've already seen this.
the one where he's like punching him in the stomach like 100 million times. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
okay.
I've seen this in another server or channel before. I don't
I'd be
think this is
very
the first time
surprised
I've
if-
done
I
this.
just, like, saw it on YouTube somewhere. Like, I just got recommended it. I was like, fuck yes, Senator Arms.
Good recommendation. Good job, YouTube.
Yo, Regal, you know Imperial Order?
Yeah, when the order is imperial.
Yeah. And you know Sky Strikers?
Yeah. Kick W. They can't
Because-
play.
They can't play?
They can't play?
Exactly. Like you literally cannot do anything. It's like
Yeah.
not even an exaggeration. I I'm on
You can't
I'm on
play it.
Sky Strikers, so I know this very well.
Yeah, I know. I
Actually,
did it to my friend. It was
I
very
have
funny.
one out for Imperial Order
Oh?
with Ningirsu, but that's only if I have a board to actually link summon him
Mm-hmm.
because he can remove any card. But that's it. Otherwise, like literally nothing.
Do you have Nightmare Phoenix as well?
No, I don't.
Good card.
Yeah,
What link
good
is
card.
Ningusu?
3.
Oh.
Yeah, but anyways, the point of that was that I this video.
Oh? Okay, this is a banger video. I see.
That fight was so freaking good.
It's a fucking banger.
Yep. I love how they start that whole ending thing with the Sam fight, which has got some of the best freaking music, and then they're just like, oh, you know, that's not even the end. Now we follow up with this.
So, Aaron, now we follow with your favorite type of fight. The big fight where you're fighting something that isn't actually that enjoyable to fight. Just kidding! Fight Armstrong! Throw hands!
Yeah, they start that fight. All right, you're fighting the Big Mac. All right, yeah, you've already fought one of these things. You tore it apart. Okay, now that we're done with the mech, now on to the actual fight, the real battle.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I did terribly in that the fight against the Metal Gear. I cannot fight those fucking things for some reason. Armstrong, I saw some fucking Armstrong. A fight against a similarly sized opponent. I've been playing Dark Souls for like fucking 8 years now. That ain't shit.
Yep.
Like digits are in each section of an NDC number? Fuck me.
21.
No. I believe it's 352.
Anything you know. Okay. Almost set up. We're ready to start in a minute here. Thank you for being patient.
No problem.
All right.
It's a 90-day supply. 3 capsules by math in the morning. 9 days would be 270 capsules.
Gosh, this freaking map is absolutely monstrous. All right. No. It's too much.
No.
All right. So, is everyone here ready to go? Now that
Yeah.
I've finally gotten ready, freaking an
Yeah.
hour after.
Yeah.
I'm like halfway done with the exam. I'll finish that bitch later.
All right. So, yeah. You guys are standing outside, probably still moving through the base, because standing outside of the freaking kick down the door fight is probably not the best plan.
Indeed.
The infinite freaking little robot guys attempting to come and murder you. But, yeah. So, as you guys move through the ship, I mean, you don't really have, like, a map. So, you're just kind of following the signs, which thankfully someone decided to put on the ship's hallways so you can make your way to wherever you need to be.
Oh, how kind.
Conveniently for
Well,
those people invading.
That's just proper occupational safety. You gotta have properly labeled hallways and rooms.
Yep.
I'm sure HA is very keen about that type of stuff.
HA seems like a kind of by the books type of fucking shitty corporo anyway. So,
Well, as long as by the books doesn't include actually caring about their people, but you know.
yeah.
So yeah, you guys come to a four-way hallway that just so happens to lead in the three directions that you guys need to go.
Eeny,
there's a whole
meeny,
bunch of other
miny,
options,
that one.
One that leads to an HP casket, one that leads to the printing room, and one that leads to the reactor. Yep. So you guys head towards the reactor. Reactor? What the hell?
Oh
Brain.
shit!
Printer room.
Enter?
Mind?
You just change your mind all of a sudden.
I don't remember iron being sensitive to light.
So you guys start trekking towards the printing room. And make it about another like 2 hallways before you find yourself in front of a big blast door with a tiny little console next to it. The console kind of like makes a little ping sound that you guys can hear through your cockpits, and
Sounds like
makes a little flash.
the job of a hacker.
Yeah,
Alright,
that
fucking
is what it
climb on my
sounds
mech.
like.
I will go down to the console.
You're bailing out to go poke at it.
Yeah. I will,
I guess, yeah, none of you guys have manipulators.
yeah, I
Yeah,
will
no.
position my fucking mech to be in the way of any gunfire, should it, occur.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a size 3 door. Barbarossa could walk through. No, yeah, Barbarossa. I'm remembering the right thing this time.
Yep.
Could walk through this door without having to lean too much. So it's a big door.
Catches the giant fucking railgun on the, top of the door frame, just tears it off.
But yeah, you get up to the screen, and it has kind of the somewhat usual black interface with like the blinking. I'm trying to think. I guess entry. I don't even know what you'd call it. A cursor, I guess. It's
Yeah.
not really a cursor.
Cursor enough, right?
By the way, Theo, are you in the foundry, and I'm just not able to see you, or?
Yeah, I see Theo on the bottom.
But I'm
There it goes.
refreshing now.
Yeah, it probably just wasn't showing for me. So, yeah. When you arrive, the cursor blinks a few more times, and then writes out a phrase all on its own. I see that you haven't gotten the point. Please leave out of the nearest airlock. And it does, like, show a little map to the nearest airlock.
Does
And I will drop you off
pause the
safely.
path?
Yeah. Has a little arrow at the end of a dotted line.
Well, unfortunately for both of us, that's not how this is going to work. And I'm then going to get to work trying to hack open the door.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, hack and fix.
Narrative. Hack or fix.
All right. The door is responding to commands.
You're an outsider.
It
We don't
is
restart
locked.
our business.
It's
People who were
locked
scattered
more.
during the attack haven't reached this
Ideally, get it to where I can open it once I'm inside of the mech.
Yeah, you basically just grab the control of the open and close function. So
I just rip the keypad off and just start ripping out wires and then just drag the wires back to the mech. Perfect.
Do I look in game now?
Yes.
yes,
Alright. Oh, tell
like
everyone
clicking on and off. Kinda weird.
showtime, and then open the fucking door once I'm back in the mech. Ready to party.
All right,
Ready to party.
Party time.
ready over.
Act 2. Pizza time.
You scared me. I thought you were one of the
Actually,
bandits. Everyone who escaped with me headed south.
Whoa.
The walls. I mean, it doesn't super matter because you guys only have a tiny little deployment zone.
Oops.
Hey, same.
Did our heat dissipate, or are we still a little hot?
You guys. I'm gonna say at this point, you guys have been able to cool down.
Alright.
So
Huge.
you guys have been
Okay.
walking to the ship and whatnot.
So I'm gonna need to take a minute at some point to re-fucking wire my fucking NHP.
Some point, yeah.
Are we supposed to be blacked out here? Our vision?
Yeah, I imagine we aren't supposed to be able to see what's inside before everything starts kicking off.
Yeah, okay.
Uh,
Excuse me.
Yeah.
In theory, one of you, both of you guys should probably be up front because you're melee. However,
Uh-huh.
murder.
Well, you're pretty much melee. You're melee
Yeah.
range.
I mean,
I mean, I have
Close
5
quarters.
range.
yeah. I mean, not melee, but like close quarters at the very least.
That is true. I do have 5 weapons that are CQB.
Yeah.
What's your move speed?
4.
so
Okay,
are you
yeah,
guys
so
where
yeah,
you
you can be
where
a
you want to
friend.
be? I just realized the deployment zone
Yeah, that's
actually
good.
isn't
Sure.
visible, but you guys are all fine.
Yeah, I'm at 6, so I don't mind being a little bit behind.
I too am at 6.
That's really the big reason why I want to be up front, so I
Can
can
you trade with me
don't
then?
have to try and run this far.
Okay,
Just
sure,
kidding.
fine.
Just kidding.
Yeah,
No,
go
no.
go for it.
No, you're tougher than me, so you should be. a friend.
Yeah, let's say I don't think fucking Vanguard should be up front, given what happened last fight.
Mimi's the Vanguard. He can go up front.
So yeah, I'll
Or
just.
sorry, Vagabond, not Vanguard.
Are you guys where you want to be?
Yeah, this works.
Yes, sir.
And I will reveal and give explanation plus, of course, sit rep. This is going to be a somewhat normal control sit rep with, of course, the extra of you can also just blow them up, of course. However, they no longer become CPs at that point. Or CZs, I suppose, control zones. So you basically have 2 options. Beat the opponents with the number of control zones, or, well, just blow up all printers.
Mhm.
How much health does a printer have?
I'm gonna say you need to scan them, but these ones at least look somewhat robust.
Okay.
However, they are just hit points. They don't have any armor or resistances. I'll give you that. For
Classic sacks of hit points.
yeah, they don't have anything special on that front. All right. To explain enemy stuffs, these little gun turret looking guys
Mhm.
are. I'm actually only gonna put 2 because technically they respond in groups. I really should actually
hiding.
Who are you? I was hiding.
Why not give these guys like a?
Falcon
I
wants
need to give them like a
become
number or
Riverside?
something.
Is he crazy?
Oh, it's an orange
Oh.
dot.
There are bandits everywhere.
Okay, we'll give them like a 1. Because technically these guys are acting as a certain unit, and they react at basically
Hey.
the same time. Did it not go? Thing? Oop. Thing. Liz.
Looks like he just has a drill for a hand. Look at him.
Yeah. Yeah,
And then he
that's
also has like 3 other like hands.
okay.
Oh, what a guy.
Yeah, that's the well, I'll explain him in a minute.
Well, I see this is ER pound 0 @ entity not FLU.
Yep.
So
This is
yeah.
not fully not fully going. That thing is currently coming up as error, entity not found. As its classification is non-existent as far as your guys' scanners and systems are concerned.
Which means it's probably like that cargo rock, repurposed, what was it, cargo walker thing?
Yeah, similar concept.
Mhm.
Though this one looks a lot tougher and more heavily armed than the cargo walker. It seems like Vossas actually built this thing to murder.
I mean, he had the time.
It also has a couple of other systems that you guys would technically have to scan for. I guess I'll give you the names of them anyway. It has Execute System Override Assist, My body is new, and death does not call me, as it's new systems.
What that last one's about?
And I guess
What are
because you guys
these,
aren't going to actually
zones?
get to fight him, there's actually a different version of this guy that if you had gone into the opposite order, that is error entity non-existent. Which is worse.
What do you
Because
mean
you know the
non-existent?
I don't die, death does not call me. He has an even more annoying version of that ability. In addition to that ability, the little gun drones are actually not turrets. They can actually move. In this case, they're basically just conscripts. They have a little gun on the top of them. Otherwise, they're just kind of crappy robotic gun turrets, effectively, that can move.
Okay.
Technically conscripts are, panic firing and whatnot. These things are basically just made out of scrap metal, so they've been cobbled together.
Conscripts panic fire? These guys basically don't have targeting systems.
Yeah. Their targeting system is the enemy is somewhere in that direction. Just
targeting
pull
systems a
down the
laser
trigger.
pointer.
And then Myriad, who is a hive mech.
Oh, good.
He actually is coming up as Myriad, not as a weird glitch in the system or defense drone.
What's with these zones?
Those are clouds of nanites.
Good. Don't hives cause a fuck ton of burn? Isn't that their shtick?
Yeah.
God.
They also do cover and everything else. Yeah, they do razor swarms is what they do. Yeah, they give soft cover to the thing. And if you enter it or start in it, then you take burn damage. Also, they don't have a limit. They could just keep spamming freaking Razor Swarm until they freaking fill the entire map with it. Also, other than his name, everything else on that guy is currently coming up as question mark.
Right.
So you're getting Myriad, but that seems to be because he's just broadcasting Myriad because fuck you.
All right. So he's an egotist. He wants everyone to know his name.
I mean, I imagine we're probably all also broadcasting call signs because as mech pilots and Lancer specifically, we're here for the funny fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shit talk people over comms.
True.
Outsider. Wait, are you the hero who drove away the bandits? Thank you so much.
So, other than that, the things that are, the ones that are shaped like the rest of the tiles are heavy cover. Basically just, the standard heavy cover that is in a lot of the maps that I make.
Yep.
The printers, of course, are printers. You can shoot them. If you stand near them, you count as being within the capture zone and gain points. Same as usual. If you're in a capture zone, then you gain a point.
Do the printers give cover?
Yeah, they are heavy cover.
Okay.
However, if you miss the target, you shoot the printer. So they are unlikely to do it. Unless, of course, it's smart weapons. Smart weapons are a little better than that. Seeing as smart weapons don't technically... they can't miss.
They don't shoot past them.
Yeah.
I thought
Smart weapons function more on the can your defenses hold against it better than my freaking anti-defenses?
Mm-hmm.
It's basically missile versus flare type of thing. I will say for this, because I don't know why the heck control zones don't work like this normally. If you are in a printer's control zone and you make at least a quick tech action on it, just DC 10, easy thing. Basically, if you hack it once, then you permanently control that zone until an enemy unit basically does the same. I will say these defense drones cannot do it. They're not smart enough to be able to hack. RPVs, I'm going to just state, are unable to figure out how to hack. They're just not smart enough.
They got their hands full with trying to figure out how to shoot straight.
Would you guys like me to go first and overshield everyone?
Yeah,
And
that sounds
also
like a plan
teleport.
before we.
Yeah, teleports would also be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to go in the
guys-
direction of left printer and put a teleporter in the direction of the right printer? Or
As a fun thing,
that'd be helpful.
regardless of whether or not the enemy has it captured. So basically, in any case that you guys don't have a captured printer, any of the four, I'm basically just going to roll a d4 with 1, 2, 3, 4, just kind of clockwise with the top left. It can print out a new enemy of either a whole squad of these boys or one of these things.
Okay.
and that's at the end of the round or when?
That is at the beginning of the round,
At the beginning
including
of the
this
round.
one.
Including this one.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
one of the printers will spit something out this turn. Only one printer can spit it out at a time. If the printer is destroyed, of course, it can't do anything. And if I roll that printer, then the system just basically cancels out and does not print.
Yeah, they don't print
Same
one for
goes
us.
for if you are currently controlling one.
So before we move, one of the
Yes.
printers is gonna. Okay. Can we
Yes,
see
at the
which
beginning of
printer-
combat. Yeah, because it will be able to act during this turn. So, any other questions about any of the? Oh, I forgot entirely. The circle things are not just standard cover. If you shoot them, they are actually tanks. They only have 5 hit points, evasion 5. They're very, very easy to hit. They're basically walls. They basically spit out nano goo, and in a blast one area around them, will slow them down for the rest of the combat. If you enter that area, you are slowed until you either exit the area or are basically make an engineering. I guess not when you exit the area. If you enter it, then you are slowed until the
Until
end of your
engineering.
next turn, unless you are, of course, still in it at the beginning of the next turn, in which case it keeps ticking. So basically, the turn you are outside of the area, you are no longer slowed at the end of that turn.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yep, but you can shoot them, and it will blow up. So
Completely.
it'll spit out the goo in the area around them. It won't actually do any damage. They don't explode. It's nano goo.
As for how you want to deal with this,
All right,
first
let me
let's
go
see
ahead
where,
and roll for which
the
of the
kid
printers.
pops
The,
All right, top
the
left.
Gabagoo.
Alright.
And I'll go ahead and just flip a coin for which squad pops out. They are currently equals. So the printer prints out a squad of boys.
The firemen are back.
Roger, Roger.
And these guys, by the way, can print out at any angle. There's not like a front to the printer. So they can spawn
Gotcha.
on any side. They just have to be touching it.
An omnidirectional printer.
Yeah. I mean, it's just basically a
Yeah.
block. With
Yeah,
freaking-
yeah.
So,
I imagine it has like pillars holding it up, but like 4 doors going out.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Why is there just an unknown combatant in here? Get out of here.
Get out of here, man. It's dangerous.
Oh, maybe that's my my tick, but that's fine. I'll just have to remember.
Yeah. So you said you wanted to go to the left side?
I can do either right or left.
You guys have
Let me-
probably noticed error entity not found is an elite.
Just a little
However,
bit.
area
bit.
is not.
I mean, if you want to go left, I can go right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want me to? So, what I'll do?
Keep in mind, these walls are walls. You can't just walk through.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you will have to walk
if I
down the
go
road.
up 2 and then left 4, I believe I have enough movement. I'm pretty sure I have 6 movement right now. Let me check
Yeah,
that.
you're very
Yes.
nippy. So
Mhm.
I'd be
I
very
can get
surprised
there-
if you guys don't try to get to at least these two.
Do you want? Does another nippy person want to get this printer and then I put a teleporter that goes this way, or do you guys want a teleporter that goes here and then maybe you get like someone can cap this?
If
and someone-
you throw a teleporter over here, I can cap it fairly easily, and push comes to shove, I can also just fucking throw a breaching charge on it.
Mhm.
You're the
I should
Living
have good
Dead,
at hacking.
right?
Ugh. Yeah.
Okay, I am tossing a teleporter. Okay, so first things first, everyone gains 4 overshield.
Huge.
Next things next, I throw a
Fucking
teleporter
massive.
between that point and that point.
Sorry, I'm making the score tables
Yeah, no worries.
because I realized if we're going to need a score, then the tables need to exist. Come on, thing.
Then the two melee mechs, you want to go fucking kick the shit out of that guy?
Yeah,
I'm ready on this.
I'm just out of range.
Theo, where would you
I
want
mean, he'll
this
probably go.
teleporters?
I'm seeing if
Just
Um,
mark
so-
them and I'll grab
yeah.
them.
Did you see the measuring tape?
I did. Could you just do it one more time? Sorry.
here,
So
here.
there and there.
Yep.
Yeah. As a note, your freaking teleporters, of course, cannot capture printers.
Yeah.
No!
I figured.
Yeah.
If only.
What about
Can
my
breaching charge
cargo
capture a
walk-
printer?
No, just kidding.
No.
Yeah. I figured.
At least it goes the same for their nanoswarms, so.
1, 2.
True, that would have been not ideal.
Should I overcharge and try and permacamp that? Nah. I'll just.
I mean, you're already on it.
Yes.
You don't have to. You don't have to permacap it until you try to leave it, right?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
an
And it only
enemy
counts
walks
at the end of
onto
the
it,
round.
yeah, if an enemy walks onto it, does it become
Yeah, it becomes a
Contested.
point?
contested point, yeah.
So I
It
could
is equal numbers though. So I think anyway, let me look. Yeah, so if there are any characters, it doesn't matter the numbers. Basically, if someone is there, then if both sides are there, then you guys are contesting. Even
Okay,
if there's
so-
only one freaking random scrub.
What if I hack it? Does that put it in
That
my
is-
favor?
Yes.
Okay. So
If you hack it, then it is yours until the enemy hacks it back.
So I could overcharge to hack it now. And
Uh,
then, however, my hack isn't that great. It'd be like a 50-50.
I think it's fine to leave it unhacked.
Mine's worse than
Especially-
50-50.
You're towards the 50-50?
No, mine's worse than a 50-50.
Okay.
It's a
Is
minus
it,
tech
what is
attack.
it? Is it a tech attack?
Yeah.
Yes, it is a tech attack. It's only difficulty 10 though, so
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a 50-50.
yeah, if you have no bonus, then it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
If
it's
you have a negative, of course, it gets worse.
Yeah.
I mean, the way she goes will be able to do it freaking wonderfully.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Um,
Pretty good job.
Yeah,
The
depending
other
on
two-
depending on
still
how
have a
things
harder
shake out,
time, and 50 is a literal 50-50 roll.
because I can try to do the hack and have a bonus because, like, depending on how things shake out, I might not be able to really get in contact with the enemy anyways, so that might be a more productive use of my turn.
My
Yeah.
turn is done, by the way.
All right.
Works for me. I mean, I could go try and just damage race.
I
You
should
know
probably
that
go
thing
first.
I do every fight?
Yeah. I'll probably go before you,
Go
so
ahead
that
and
if,
have that arrow
you don't
go
have to suck
ahead.
damage.
I'm counting on you.
And it is going to just let out a roar. And I think it'll go ahead and activate, actually, its ability. Execute system override assist. And just have a thing slop off of it. Blink. As it spawns a printer error.
Hate this thing already.
This thing does get a turn, but it has to wait until the very end. So
Alright.
basically, it exists for this turn, but it has to wait until literally every other character gets a turn first.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
So it's good, but it's not amazing. What does it want to do?
How many turns is this in note? I think it's usually 4, right?
6.
6, okay.
I think it actually is just going to move in.
Bastard.
Bastard man.
To hold that printer.
Bastard man.
I don't think it's going to do anything else. It's not going to attempt to hack it or anything. All right, that's it though. Which of you is next?
Do we want to let Vagabond go, or should I go and start walking up?
I think 5 would be good.
Okay.
Maybe some of these other fucks will start moving towards us.
Hey.
So, yeah, move 2 to here,
Vagabond activates.
2 there, teleport to here. Then I'll take a step Wait, can I step on the? Can I be in the same space as the teleporter? I don't remember.
I believe you can.
Yeah, the teleport's only half size, right?
Well, you can't stop on the teleporter space, I think, because it
You can
requires
walk
a free
through it. I
space.
do
Okay.
believe
Yeah.
it is like a physical object.
Okay.
Is this one counts as in?
Yep. Every square that is currently lit up is
Okay, cool.
current is close enough to the printer to count as active.
Yeah. 1, 2, so that's 3. Okay, and then I'll try to make a tech attack
Mhm.
to hack this.
Yep.
Go.
All right. Printer is
Well,
hacked.
Sick.
that is above the number.
Let's see.
What color do you want your guys' tech holdings to be?
Green.
Yeah, green makes sense.
That's a good color.
You're a good.
I mean, it's like the classic ally color, so it felt
Yeah.
right.
Uh-huh.
I guess I'll just stand here in the open. Probably not. Maybe not. Phenomenal idea.
I mean, I've heard worse ideas.
No.
You have another quick action, right? So if you want to boost
Yeah,
us
I was
somewhere.
I was thinking of attacking and just blowing some of these up. Trying to. Yeah, because I want to get as far ahead as I can, so I will walk up to here. Yeah, fuck it. Okay. And now I would like to skirmish.
All right.
All right, so first one on this near one to me.
Yep. That defense drone.
All right. Sick.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Their evasion is very low.
All right.
But it does not die.
I mean,
Okay.
it's E-defense, not evasion, right?
Oh yeah,
I
because
don't
it's a
know
smart weapon. But
Yeah,
their
these are-
E-defense and evasion is exactly identical.
Okay, okay.
All right, let's go round 2.
That is a miss.
Sad. All right. And that is my turn.
All right. I think actually that freaking defense drone group is going to go ahead and activate.
Pissed.
And it's gonna go ahead and freaking shoot back at you with its little gun turret. That's definitely a miss.
Indeed.
You have a good evasion. Alright. And then this one is going to move as well. Because conscripts. They are goofy. And boost up to here. Take a pot shot at Theo.
DF.
Just barely missed.
Amazing.
Mhm.
A hero in his own right.
It's a good thing they're not here to freaking shoot anything. They're here to be sacks of hit points for other people.
Please help me.
Alright, that's them though.
Okay.
So tether and end up your line.
I imagine probably better me go than you go get shot up.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
To be fair, I think we're both fairly resilient to being shot up.
Yeah, fair play.
You're in range. Nice.
Yeah, move, boost.
Zoom, zoom,
Jesus
zoom.
Christ.
The fucked up part is I can move 5 extra with my grapple because it's range 5. So,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I'm a little bit of a nipster. I nip around.
He's a fast boy.
Yeah. But this is for
How's
the
your damage?
this is for the grapple.
Against.
This guy. Sorry.
Alright, yep, that is it.
And I'm going to ram. This is with 2 accuracy. Popping off. Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That is a hit.
And then there's no reason to main melee, right?
I mean, do you deal any damage with your ram?
Oh yeah, sorry, 2 AP, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's dead.
Oh, WTF.
You shoved a fucking ramming spike into it. Why'd it die?
WTF. That's how this is supposed to work.
That's exactly how it works. Why would it work any other way?
I thought they'd be stronger. I don't know.
What? It's a trash mob that the boss can shit out. Why would they be strong?
Well, this thing didn't die to 2 damage.
Yes, because
That
those
wasn't a
things,
trash
well,
mob that was spit out.
yeah, they're junk, but they're basically made out of a pile of shields.
It's
Yeah.
all scrap metal. The problem is, it doesn't have any important vital parts to shoot. You just gotta kill it entirely.
Yeah.
It has one servo.
There's a reason why these things are known as printer errors.
Yeah.
They're not exactly made for freaking lasting.
Alright, so I moved, it's probably in the I moved in the grapple range, so that was 7. So wait, what's it doing?
Oh yeah, you moved in grapple range, sorry.
Yeah, so I
Seven.
would have moved 8, so I have 4 movement left?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, I guess we're going to this guy.
Alright.
The priest you're looking for is over there.
And... I mean, do we have a reason not to? Between the weapons? Ah, fuck it. Reliable 3 is a hell of a drug. And it hits anyways.
Nice.
Christ.
Yeah, and I'll take up, sorry. My turns are. I'm just taking up Blade Master die. I'm tracking up there, because it's easier than the thing they have on the sheet. Yeah. That's my turn, though.
And now Mirrored goes, hey, we can talk about this.
He's doing alright.
Yeah, I'm sure he's having a good time.
Hives are actually surprisingly tough for defenders. Or
That's
for defenders, for controllers.
yeah, controllers. Yeah.
So 8 damage is, I mean, it's a hard nick, but he's not dead.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a hard enough life.
He is actually going to go
nice.
ahead. Well, does he actually want to take his turn? Nah, you know what? He can wait. Probably the only thing that's going to hurt him this turn. So let's have the other fun things go.
Dad, they took everyone.
I don't feel that we might have a small gap in our lines.
Revel should know.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
I travel the distance.
Look, if they like damage or impair me, our combat ability really doesn't go down at all. So
True.
Yeah, let's go ahead and put that there.
You already took care of the most important part, the overshield and the teleporter.
Yep.
And don't worry, at the end of this fight, Theo's gonna be the hard carry because he's gonna have gone all the way over here and back capped them.
True.
Alright.
Is your damage move until the shotgun?
I don't think he has the shotgun
I keep
anymore.
on I change it like every time we visit a place where I can change it. Right now, I think it's a thermal rifle.
Oh shit.
Wait, I forget how slow these things are. So, invisibly moving. You can see this thing through the shroud. Even though it is
Bro,
technically
what the
invisible.
fuck?
Well, that's there.
Yeah.
I don't remember what those things are. Are those scourers? No.
No.
Scourers were the big fucking rifle guys that would do a shit ton of damage the more they hit you.
Yeah, they're the big boys. And it's going to actually swap these out effectively. Well, actually, I can just do this. So this is going to shrink. This one's going to grow. As it shifts between. So that is invisible, but it is not hidden. It's not hiding currently.
Yeah, that's annoying.
But it is coming closer. It's freaking whips. Scary, scary nano whips.
A little bit frightening, perhaps.
Yeah. It's like the Balor whip.
Ew.
With all of the nastiness that includes.
Alright, is that all its turn?
Yep. Yeah, it used both actions and to quote unquote.
Do I go to the right and start moving up there, or do I move just down the middle for damage race?
I mean, hey, the one thing I've seen your mech do well is damage race. So
Damage ratio clock, then. Boost up to there. Next turn, somebody's gonna have a very bad fucking day.
can you hit the funny turret next to you? Like with an on?
Yes, but my
Or is
weapons are
everything-
reloading.
Okay, yeah.
You
I was wondering
can't.
if there was one
but
that wasn't.
He murders the tiny turret thing, and then
Yeah.
I could actually shoot it with the Mjolnir, actually.
It will have. Well, nah, it doesn't really have cover. You can draw a line of sight to it.
Yeah, I'll slap with the Mjolnir. Well, actually, I could lock on to Big Man and make his day extra bad next turn.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Nah, we'll just clear shit out now. I'll just roll well. We'll shoot at this guy. I keep forgetting that it doesn't recognize this as a weapon. That's gonna hit.
Yep.
It does 4 damage.
All right. Is more damage, but not dead. It's more of its structure falls away, but it's
These
still
things are
standing.
tougher than I thought, actually.
Yeah, the RPVs, they've got +5 health, and conscripts I think have a base of like 6.
Oh.
Something like that, yeah. Conscripts are here to die. It's literally what they're supposed to do. And they're actually fairly good at it. Especially because they have a few annoying abilities in the meantime. Alright. Bunch of enemies then go. I guess let's go down
Characters
the
have
line.
8 health, that's what it was.
Subalterns. We're gonna go ahead and march towards their enemies.
Wow, I can't believe they're overthrowing the NHP so early.
3, 4. Subalterns really can't overthrow.
Not with that attitude.
They're not brain enough.
Roger, roger.
They do have some brain, but not very much of one. Yeah, they're gonna split their fire. The laser guns are going to go or light rifles. Freaking heck, I need to give them a different name for those. I need to remind myself. Are gonna fire their pair of shots at Vagabond, and then they're gonna fire their blaze cannon at end of your line.
After all, miss this time.
They might.
Has to eventually, right?
Okay, I take.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, easy game.
Yeah.
Oh.
As they blast away with their rifles.
Damn it, it actually had to eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I'm taking 1 second to go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. How many can these guys hit? Yeah, that's how many. Alright. And I need to actually grab the correct swarm because there's freaking a lot of area of effect stuff that I don't want to make more templates for, so I made them ahead of time. Yeah, let's put it there. And then invisible movement and hiding. What would it? You just have those guys do it. And that's fine. Alright. So that one is actually still hidden, so it's not actually... I don't need to show where exactly it is. Alright, defense drones. Hustle into cover.
Gun down and scarlet, cold as blood.
Although I guess technically they
Lies the firstest with the mostest. When I fought for Bedford Forest, suffered General Wilson Union Breed. I'm back.
Welcome back.
What'd I miss?
Some shit happened undercover. Then they made like a funny thing. One of
good.
these, and then the turrets have moved into them.
I really don't like how many of these fucking things exist.
Yeah, supposedly. Yeah.
Okay. They're just gonna both take shots at you, Vagabond.
Okay.
Regiment of foot.
Okay, no. One is gonna take a shot at you. The other one is actually going to do something different. Good thing.
Yeah.
It is going to go ahead and panic fire at you. The other one.
Okay.
Oh, it's actually sensor range. Sensor range is the same as a gun, so no difference. So yeah, basically you take a +1 difficulty on all attacks until the end of the conscript's next turn. Although
All right, now
punch it,
walk
then
up
that
and
goes
just
away.
fucking crush it with your hands. Just fucking hammer fist it.
Myriad is going to do funny things. First of all, let's go ahead and have it say hello in the only way a hive mech knows how.
Yep.
The hive mech cannot do what I'm thinking it wants to do. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. It's going to go ahead and place it. Not that thing.
It spawns a print error. No!
It's going to go ahead and spawn that there. Mostly because it can't spawn it in the... it has to be a free area. So this is going to get really freaking goofy very quickly.
I could tell.
All right. And then it's going to try and hit you with a drone barrage. Heather?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. It's fine. I'm guessing a 13 beats your freaking defense.
Yeah.
Doesn't it have inaccuracies from engaged?
It's tech attack.
True. Never mind.
Tech attack basically ignore.
Yeah, I was thinking if it's
shitty rules.
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking if it's Nexus.
Yeah, no. It does have a nexus, but
Yeah.
Would you like to be immobilized and impaired, or would you like to move 5 spaces in a direction that the hive wants you to move?
I'll go immobilize and impaired, sure.
All right. And then the hive goes, "Hey, guess what I can do?" Poof.
I poof. I imagine teleportation.
Yeah,
Funny.
it teleports.
Okay.
See you
I fucking
later.
hate that everything their goddamn mother teleports.
Well, as I said, this thing is coming up as freaking unknown. So
It's
the fact that it can do other goofy things is
it's,
not be a surprise.
Wait, is
not,
this
not exotic. What's it called? I
That
can't
is
remember.
correct. It's an exotic.
is this
Oh,
blue
it is
cloud
exotic? Okay.
different
I thought it was
than the
something
red?
It's
more
a
fancy.
different razor. It's a razor swarm. So
Okay.
yeah, the blue is different than the red.
Yeah.
That's why they're different colors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can do that. How much heat does it have? Yeah, sure, why not? It's got the action. It's gonna go ahead and overcharge. Take a little bit of heat.
I hate when the enemy gets to use Lancer tricks.
What does it want to do? I mean, it is an overcharge. It's gonna go ahead and target you, end of your line, with a. Actually, nah, Theo's not close enough. Otherwise, it would target Theo. Pull him out of the area,
Come on then.
or try anyway. Yeah, it'll try and hack you.
Won't be hard.
Yep.
It wasn't hard.
Would you like to be immobilized and impaired, or move?
Immobilized and impaired doesn't actually affect me as much. I don't have much movement. So, we'll just stick in place.
And that is everything from Myriad.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Alrighty then.
I thought I was slightly closer. I probably should have done the other option.
Would you like to change your mind?
Yeah, I thought I was closer than I was. Shit. Yeah, I need to change that.
All right. Don't worry. It wants you to come closer.
Okay. You think I give a shit about being on fire? Or being in melee range? This mech is way better at than my last one.
Yep. So it is going to just pull you close. You are now shredded and impaired.
Oh, howdy. Yeah, that's perfect.
All right. And then error.
Is the shred caused by the swarm or by being next to a dickhead?
It's being the swarm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know
That's
they had
the-
swarm that could do that.
Yeah, that's the umbral shroud.
I'll do it.
Yeah, the umbral shroud that these guys give off, their lurkers, is not like the other ones. Rather than giving, well, it does actually provide soft cover. But in addition to being in soft cover, lurkers only, so only them, become invisible and gain resistance to all damage and heat effects. And hostile characters are shredded and impaired for as long as they are in the zone. You can't blow up their zones, though, unlike the Hive's zones.
In order to find the forgotten kingdom that fell into
The Hive zones cannot be blown up. They
That's
just
good
last
to know.
forever. Yeah, you just need to punch them with E.
I'm trying to remember
E times.
whether or not these bastards did more when you were shredded. Because I'm pretty sure there was something that did, but I can't remember who it was.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy can make it here anyway.
Addy.
Make it into melee with you. He's got options now. You know what? He'll go ahead and start with the basic protective systems.
Yeah, that hits.
Well,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a good
but
thing
we're
this
still-
guy does not deal additional damage for crits or anything. Would be
Thanks.
so- and then he's going to go ahead and try and freaking hit you with his other system. Which misses.
Ooh.
Yeah, the big drill on his arm is not just for show.
I go, I don't like you. I know, sorry, Texan. Not a fan of you.
It just kind of looks at you and its face just nanobots at you.
Don't speak nanobot. Just not my type.
All right. Printers kick back on.
That's
same printer spits it out. Now that one thing has been spawned, the other thing will now be spawned instead.
I have a feeling I should probably get the fuck out of here.
As one of those printer errors now prints out of the printer. And these things look just like a vaguely humanoid thing with like cutting tools for hands, effectively.
Good. I love
It's like
splicers.
someone basically took an exosuit, filled it with metal, and then told it to go stab people.
Wonderful.
Yeah. It's pretty good at it, too.
Uh,
Oh, yeah,
would
and
you
'cause it's
all-
next to cover. It's actually invisible currently.
Would you all be fine with me getting the fuck out of melee?
No problem.
Go
You
for
don't
it.
want to be in melee with two beefy melee guys?
Oh, I can handle it. I just don't want to deal with the extra inaccuracy.
I mean, they can freaking hit you for 16 a turn if both of them hit you.
Okay.
With no armor?
Yes.
They'll knock you
I only have one armor. Fucking doesn't
Actually,
save me
more
that
than
much.
Yeah, if the power driver hits an extra 5, right?
Yeah, but the power driver has to be charged every turn. Every turn it's 5, I suppose. It's more that he gets an extra turn, so he can
So
slap
I'm
you
going to go
again.
ahead and move.
Right, end of your line is activated.
We're gonna fucking just take the L involved in probably getting hit twice here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually then going to do this in a different order. Claw. So
Ow.
once again, going to freaking slash through your armor.
Who's surprised?
Oh.
And this is going to be the one that might be really, really painful and make this plan really bad. But you're good.
Or he'll miss, and I'm fine.
Well, it's more the on critical hit as above, and the target is immediately grappled.
Yeah,
which
that would have
means
made
you
that
try to
plan
walk away, and then it goes, no, you don't.
Yoink.
You
That
can
was
stay
just
here
jumped into his face.
My swarm. You can just stay here with me and let me eat your freaking soul.
Now, do I just dump everything that I have directly into what's his face?
Boy.
I'm also,
He
I'm
is
only
in
repaired
soft
if I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he
The
did.
clouds are soft cover.
Yeah, they're soft cover.
I mean, I either dump everything into Hive or I dump everything into Big Man. And damage race a clock.
The Hive will probably go
Big Man
down
hasn't
quicker.
even shown off that visibility.
Yes.
If we're talking about this hive, isn't it invisible still?
No, that's a lurker.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
the lurker is still invisible.
Yeah.
I don't know why he doesn't have the... Oh, he does have the invisibility thing.
Yeah. I'm not gonna fuck with the
Lurker's
lurker.
basically, assume if the lurker is inside that freaking red thing, it's invisible. Because that's actually how it is.
Yeah, fuck. I'm gonna begin mag dump a clock on Big Man.
Alright.
We're gonna start with the bolt thrower. This does have roll-in chamber, so if it hits, it does an extra d6. But they also have soft cover. Do they have anything else that'll be fucking with my aim by chance?
Nothing from him.
14.
Does still connect.
Nice.
Great damage. And he must succeed on a hull save or be knocked prone.
How does the damage add to the bolt thrower?
It just, the attack deals plus 1d6 plus explosive damage, so I would assume it would just be added directly in. So that would be an
The
11
problem is
damage
he's
attack.
resistant to one of the two forms, but not the other.
It is explosive damage.
Okay.
So 4 explosive, 7 kinetic.
Okay, so that is the thing I was wondering. And he'll go ahead and make that whole save, and then I'll do the damage calculation.
He fucking hits the ground.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I guess that soft cover means a little less now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Why is it that it doesn't freaking automatically add their damn hit points? It's so annoying to think.
He's resistant to one of those. It's probably going to be the kinetic, which is unfortunate because the rest of my attacks are all kinetic.
I'll take care of it.
You know what? Fuck the hive. You made me move, bitch ass. I'm gonna start dumping the rest into the hive.
Alright.
Hand cannon. Nope.
I'm glad the damage
They have
is
soft cover.
minimal.
Dumbass. Me.
This must have broken their spirits too.
Still hits.
Soft cover. Wow, what great damage.
Still does damage.
Oh yeah, they don't have armor, do they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, controllers. They don't have
yeah.
armor.
And you know what? He's still alive, right?
Mhm.
How damaged does he look?
It's honestly hard to tell.
That's fair. Overcharge. Ah!
Oh,
He's been
no.
punished.
Had to happen eventually. More against him. No.
And another miss.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Well, my overcharge had to backfire eventually. It's done way too well when I
rest of the
play
time.
Lancer.
Yeah.
It's gone really well, though.
Yeah.
That was a good freaking turn. Alright. Yeah, let's have the boss go. Yeah, no, that's not how I do it. Okay, so the pile driver regen. I know that this system just rolls a d6 and everything. It gets all the systems back. That's silly. No, it gets to roll a d6 for every system used. Right. And now here's even more of the annoying thing about it. I see
If
you're
he
outside this
fucking
cloud.
regens.
I can reach you anyway.
Okay. Well, he does have to stand up and boost to be able to do it.
Yeah, you can still do that.
Yeah,
We'll see.
no, I know he can. I'm just trying to make sure I
Also-
don't take more attacks than I need to.
Funny story about regen.
Yeah, I
There's a
figured.
lot of that freaking damage just slops back into place.
See, now I really don't like you.
Let's see, Prince more metal onto his damaged body. Yeah, but he is going to boost and whatnot to get close to you again.
Yeah.
And swing his claws out of the cloud at you.
Jeez,
Freaking heck,
can you
this guy's
miss
on
me
it.
once, Mitchell, please?
I mean, he does have a good chance. It's a d6 plus a 2, so...
I know. Actually, I
Very
can't even say that, because you actually have missed me twice this combat, and that's already more than most.
Wow, that's all from him. Still in soft cover. I guess he can move back, but... Nah. He wants to make sure that you don't get to run away for free.
Yeah, no, that's... Disengage is a full action? I mean, he's gonna fucking structure me before that happens. So
Yeah, I mean, unless Theo decides to help you out. Oh, right. Turn stuff. We forgot.
did we?
The score?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
sure.
Yeah, I was
Bosses
just
only
about to ask that.
Yep. Bosses only controls one of the 4 points. You guys control 2. So,
Hopping off.
all right.
Why
Back
did
to
we control all 4?
Then you get an additional point that turn.
Woo!
So you get 5 rather than 4.
Time to spend the next 6
Making
turns
0.
running away from the boss like a big hero. Sorry, next 4 turns.
All right.
Yeah.
Who is next?
Does anyone want to go? Do you have any plans?
My plan is just to run into here and go for a hack, and that's it. But
The
like that
most
won't.
I can do is like
As
run
a heads
over
up,
to.
I know these things have been missing horribly, but they actually do have a pretty wide range for their weapons. So running past them will get you some shots from them. Just as a heads
Oh.
up. They're shotgun range. So
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
It's what,
All right.
3
Shit.
threat?
yeah, 3
Yeah.
threat.
I'll probably just still do that
So-
anyways.
I mean, actually, they've kind of set themselves perfectly, so you can't just run past them. You're gonna run
Yeah.
past one of them and get
Yeah, you can-
shot.
yeah. Because you only trigger threat at the beginning of your movement.
Yeah, you're only gonna get hit by 1 probably, or 2
Yeah.
at the very most. But you will get hit by get shot by at least one of them.
Yeah. Unless
Unless you
one's
want to
gonna
take a long
take
way
pot
around.
shots.
Yeah. But I can wait to do that till the end, so because like that won't immediately change like or help us. So
4.
Yep.
Alright, I can go then. I
Is it
can.
Vagabond or is it Tether?
I'll go.
I could also
Oh.
begin healing our good friend end of your line.
I do currently have 3 health.
Actually, yeah, that
By
is
the
that
way-
is
by
something
the
of
way,
priority.
Did you take into account the overshield?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That is why
he
I've
just
not
took
been
24
structured yet.
damage. That last
Yeah,
turn.
I just got fucking hit by a lot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Honestly, a miracle he's still standing.
Okay, I would say
Not a
that. I'd say it's a
miracle, it's
miracle.
Oh,
I
sorry,
was
it didn't lose a
structured.
structure. Didn't lose a structure. Sorry. Yeah.
I think it'd be a miracle if I wasn't standing after all
Yeah.
of that.
True.
It somehow structure me like 2 times in 1 turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's 46
No,
damage
if you
in, like,
wanna
fucking
try
3
and
attacks.
heal,
I
go for it.
killed
Yeah.
myself.
So there's like, it's kind of weird
Still
because
get
it
the
is
auto
my
icon.
healing is a mine essentially.
Uh-huh.
So it does go off on someone else's turn.
Yeah, someone else is going
however,
to have to activate.
However, there is the alternate option, which is I could throw him a healing grenade, but it will make them take 1d3 plus 1 heat to heal half their HP.
I mean, statistically,
Oh.
I probably don't catch on fire. And
Uh-huh.
I no longer have the NHP to freak the fuck out. So, I mean, the worst thing that happens is I get exposed and then killed in 1 round.
You get exposed and then all the enemies go, ooh!
If I get exposed, I
Yes,
just
do
shut
not
off
be
the
a
mech
good-
and surrender. That's enough of that for me.
Well, do you want me to do that?
Sure. Also, Mitchell, did you take into account the fact that this guy had an extra action when used within the Shroud Zone?
What do you mean?
Well, this is the Shroud Zone, right?
Yeah.
He should have had an extra accuracy on the attack.
Oh, really?
He gains 3 threat and 1 action when used within the Shroud Zone.
I missed that.
Yeah.
That's alright. Because you guys are always going to be attacking from inside their shroud zones
Yeah.
unless you guys destroy one, so.
So he probably would have fucking killed me.
Probably, but that's in the past now. So,
Yeah.
too late.
So I just for the future, though.
Mm-hmm.
So
Actively making my own life harder.
So what? So
I mean, everyone's life harder.
Yeah.
So my proposition is I move here.
Okay.
I toss a grenade that gives you heat and heals you half your max HP.
Mm-hmm.
I can, because I have the grenade tossy ability thing. I believe I can also toss a second grenade. Which I can put an overgrowth grenade on. Is it this guy?
Which guy?
Sorry. The guy. Is it? Blah. Here, there's the measuring thing. Is it this guy that's like really beating the shit out of end of your line?
Yes.
Yes.
I can throw
He
an
did.
overgrowth grenade at him.
What's it do?
It
Immobilize, I
like
assume?
immobilizes them if they fail their save and does damage over time.
Problem is, I'm currently stuck within their reach, but I mean, wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the new plan then. I run
Okay.
over there, right?
Uh-huh.
I use the nano ceramite vessel as a quick
Okay.
action. I push you 4 spaces in a direction. And then I can also push it 4 spaces in a direction if it makes a save, but if it fails a save.
Mm-hmm.
And then I overcharge to heal you. Alternately, I overcharge to give you an overshield of 4. I don't know which. That also won't work.
Healing me does more, but it also had. Okay, that was almost bad. But it also has the chance.
Of like.
It's a
fucking
1 in
you
3
over.
chance of my mech catches on fire,
Uh-huh.
and my engine screams at me.
I mean, as
So
it stands, that's probably going to be happening sometime this turn, regardless.
true. Fuck it. Hit me with the health. I'm probably fucked anyway.
If you do the one to separate them as well, that's probably will be really helpful.
Yeah, the separation would be incredibly helpful.
Okay, so I think I provoke an attack of opportunity if I take this line, because this goes within 3 of that guy.
Oh, you have to.
Only if you start your
start-
movement within 3.
Yeah, and you're not.
The thing for moving through is a talent you get at, I think, Vanguard level 3.
Alright, so I move there. I activate nano ceramite vessel. I use I'm going to do you want the grenades first or you want to move first?
Doesn't really matter to me. Either way, it's pretty much the same.
Okay. Is this guy isn't within 3. So actually maybe so actually I think I'm gonna move there instead.
Alright.
Because I think nano ceramite vessel is burst 3. Yeah. Well, I could either try moving that guy, or I could try moving this guy
That's
away
burst
from
3
the cap
as a note.
zone.
This guy can't cap.
This guy can't cap, so okay, I
No.
will go here.
Well, he can hold the cap down. He cannot take the cap over.
Then,
But you can't hack it, and
Yeah.
it's been hacked.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it hasn't been hacked.
Not that one.
No, that one has not been hacked.
Shit.
Okay,
Piss.
then I will be right here.
Yeah, the RPVs can hold the zone. They just can't take over a zone that has been captured.
But
they can certainly contest it. They can certainly hold the zone that isn't captured.
I'm gonna spend repair and toss a grenade.
Would you like to roll the heat?
I don't know. Would you like to roll the heat?
You know what? Heat rolls usually don't fuck me over, which is why this will be extra funny.
Okay.
Extra funny.
It's been extra funny.
Nope. Your reactor's like, I want Centurion back.
Fine. Who gives a shit? Yeah, little did I know Centurion's the reason why this bitch stopped overheating every time. Oh yeah, mid-combat, we're gonna plug it back in. What's the worst that can happen?
Alright, question. Where do you want to move?
Away from this guy.
Okay, it has to be within the field, so away from that guy is like there. And then I'm gonna push this guy 3 this way, or at least try to. It has to make an agility save.
They're not very good at that, but they'll give it a shot.
That might actually
10. I don't know what your thing is, so.
save is 12, so it.
That sounds right. And yep, it gets pushed over there.
I believe the minimum save is 10, and we get 2 from grit, so
That's what I was thinking too.
yeah.
So.
Never stood a
think
chance.
Yeah. I think there are certain mechs that can move it around a little bit as well, but yeah. So I think like the Iskender, for instance, has a higher than average.
Yeah, Iskender, I believe, has a 12.
Yeah. Because it's all about mines, and it kind of sucks not having good mines.
Yeah.
All right. Is that everything from you, Theo?
No. I am going to overcharge. Oh wait, so yeah, I have to overcharge to move the things, but or throw the grenade. Well, one of the 2 actions is overcharge, but there's a second grenade coming out at this this bad guy, so he needs to make a. I think it's a hull save.
All right. Let's see. Is he better at this hull? Nope.
Engineering save.
Oh, an engineering save. He's actually better at those. So, however, he has less thing. So, let me just throw the d6 and see if he's successful. Though it's going to basically not be possible. He cannot save that on a 6. He rolled a 6 on the die. He has a -1.
Yeah.
Down 5. He has accuracy, but it's not enough to get a 12. So,
Right.
11 is the highest he can get. No point in rolling. Or no point in rolling d6 anyway. So he is immobilized.
He's immobilized until the end of their next turn and take 1d6 kinetic damage at the end of each of their turns until they make a successful engineering save. It's a quick action. That is, they can make a success. They yeah. So they have to take a quick action to make a save.
Mm-hmm.
You really spaced that one out weirdly.
Sorry, it's a little confusing.
Yeah.
The first save is a hull save, and then the subsequent engineering saves.
Oh, the first one is a hull save?
Yeah.
Against the first? Okay, then he actually does have a chance at success then. Because that 9 does stand then. And so he needs at least a 3. Nope. Well.
Okay. So
because
he's
he's
immobilized until the end of his next turn. And then he takes 1d6.
I have that backwards. He has engineering as his thing. I did do it correctly the first time. So
he just keeps getting hope and then just keeps getting it stripped away from him.
Yeah. Well, because he has a freaking weird thing, so
yeah.
That I'm forgetting. Because it's one of those things that the NPCs don't record very well.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Because there's no way to like strap them with like an agility or whatever, like one of their systems to just automatically take that into account. All right.
You need to roll your heat for overcharging.
Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean fuck you for reminding me.
What are we at for overcharge?
2.
D3. All right. Let's go ahead and have Myriad take his turn. Oh, nice. We can get more Razor Swarms. Which is good. He wanted those.
Right. My favorite.
All right. So he's going to go ahead and drop another swarm. Actually, does he want to do that first? Because I think that happens when. Yeah, Razor Swarm is a quick. So very nice. He's going to go ahead and have the swarm move before he drops another one, because that's the beginning of the turn action. So it moves 2 spaces up and starts to eat Tether.
I'm sure Tether's fine.
Yeah, he'll just slowly take burn damage over time. It's fine. No problems.
I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, I'm chilling. Sorry, I'm not at my desk right now, but damn it.
Another one here. Well, I mean, you're not gonna take damage until your turn actually starts, but. So that's one quick action. Razor Swarms are offline again. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and just keep the burn up on you. Get started. He's going to attempt to hit you with a Seeking Hunter Killer Nexus. Which I'm assuming that's going to connect.
Matches you. Oh wait,
Maybe
it's smart.
10?
It's smart.
Yeah.
I didn't see the smart.
Yeah. Alright. Then teleport over there. Hang out in printer zone. So, yep, 3 burn from that gun. So it does deal 3 damage now.
Forcing?
Yep. That burn breaks through armor because it burn damage is automatically AP.
Sorry.
Who is next?
Heather?
Yeah, what's up?
Still have Tether and Vagabond.
It's all you, bro.
Alright.
I mean, Tether's action is going to be attempt to grab, I guess, because he's just got to sit there for this turn.
Yeah, if I grab, I get pulled out of it, yeah. Can I grab the subalterns?
No, you cannot.
Does that
grapple, unfortunately. They're infantry. That's just one of those things that they're immune to.
Yeah.
You know, you could grapple.
Does that count as
You grapple
involuntary
a
movement?
subaltern.
Your grapple cable?
Yeah, what about grapple cable?
Does that count as involuntary movement?
Yeah, it's involuntary. It's very
You
funny.
do take
Logging.
2 damage, by the way, at the beginning of this round. So you've taken 5 overall from the burn, and you have 5 burn damage currently on.
Okay.
Oh.
Goes to 0. 23.
Well, it's funny because like the only place you can grapple is into a freaking nanite cloud from the
Yeah.
The shrouds at least
the
don't
razor
burn.
razor
Freaking make it so
Yeah.
you don't have the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, those are razor swarms. These are umbral shrouds.
Uh-huh.
I
I mean,
would
it
frying
feels like-
pan into the fire.
It feels like the only
Yeah.
option I have, really, so I might as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And you can
I
start
would not
slapping
try and
them.
grab the freaking
The invisible character? Yeah.
Yeah. Because then you get to watch as your grapple goes spinning off into the distance on a 50-50.
Yeah.
Or you even get to try. So. And unfortunately, lurkers actually have a decent evasion, which sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
The
they have
big...
decent evasion and invisibility. They're just freaking
Yeah.
that BM.
They're a little bit cringe with it.
Yep. At least not hornets. Fucking awful.
Yeah.
Invisible hornets. You have to hit a 16 and invisibility.
But yeah, I'll try to grapple the big boss man.
Alright.
I
Well,
don't grapple
I
the
guess
big boss man.
Your grapple was just like, I don't want to work today.
Yeah, the big boss man is indeed not grappled.
No.
It was a 1 + 2, and then the difficulty said -2. Well, I mean that's kind of all I can do, right?
I mean, you can try and hack.
They laugh. I mean,
You're within range of the swarm. You can
Yeah.
hack them.
yeah.
mean, it's-
Wait.
Better than
Yeah.
I stand here.
You said hacking the swarm, or just like these two in general?
I mean, you can hack them in general. So the
Okay.
invisible guy will suffer from the you still have to hit the 50-50.
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
can hack the swarm and start destroying it.
Sure, I'll hack the swarm. Alright, -2 plus impaired. Kick W.
Let's go.
Not quite enough to connect with the swarm.
It was closer than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks. Alright, engineering check to...
To get rid of the burn, and you are no longer immobilized and impaired.
Yep. I
Uh,
lose the impaired first, right? Or do I choose the order in which it happens? Or does it just... Or is it what's worse?
you
for me?
select.
Okay. So I'll drop the impaired first. And then...
I mean, both of those will go away, and then you can roll for the burn.
Yeah. But I still have -1 because of funny Blackbeard, Kick W, having fun time. Yeah,
So you take
I
over 5 burn.
Oh, thank you.
Nah, just get rid of them. Because burn damage is fun and fair.
Mm-hmm.
Fair and balanced.
Yeah.
Heck.
I mean, there's a few mechs that are immune to it, too. So they all have
Yeah.
their ways.
Ups, downs, lefts, and rights.
Yeah. You know what? I think this hand is gonna help you out. He was coming to see you anyway.
What do you mean? We could be friends. Come on.
Yeah, he wants to
No,
play
we
you in the
ain't.
shroud with him. Actually, as a protocol, he needs to make shroud first. Does the shroud have to be in its own area, or can it
Overlap.
Nope. Doesn't need to be in a free space. Bizarre, but okay. Well, this is worse for you because it can just freaking layer the shrouds.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it wanted to, it wants to make sure you come. So it is going to attempt to whip you, and it does get an accuracy. Thank you for reminding me.
No
It
problem.
does not hit.
Anyway,
Nice.
it's a decent freaking roll for its accuracy too.
Yeah, jeez.
That's all from it.
All right.
Yeah, because I don't think it can do. Oh wait, it can do Fountain Shard too. Yeah, that's a quick action. It doesn't need to use a quick action to create the shroud. It's free.
Yeah, it's
So yeah, we'll go ahead and throw a bunch of razor swarms into your area. Could you please make an engineering save or take AP energy damage?
Yep. 1 second.
I mean, you're taking AP energy damage regardless. It's just a half a whole damage.
Yep. Engineering saves in me. They don't seem to be the wave.
Welcome
Name-
to the podcast.
Name a better duo.
Oh yeah, you take 4 AP energy damage.
Understandable.
You're gonna do just tier 1. Alright. Vagabond.
All right. Let's go. Do a little run up here, and then I'll boost, and then on this one I'll take the attack if it wants to, I guess. Because it's.
I mean,
'cause
it
I'm
has
within-
no reason not to.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you mean? It wants
What
to
else
keep
is
this
it gonna
reaction.
do?
Should I run up all the way here or just up to here? Yeah, I'll just go up to here. And yeah, nice try. Nice try, buddy.
There is a guy
Okay.
here. He is invisible, but he is there.
Oh god. Oh god. I've made a huge mistake.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Okay.
there's another shroud over there.
Hello.
Okay.
Welcome to my shroud.
I'm gonna make a tech attack on the printer.
I'm going to say that you cannot currently capture it because there are enemies currently contesting.
Okay. In that case.
Yeah. To go back
okay.
to Theo's question, if you have an enemy that's contesting it, that is after you have captured the printer. They're currently basically too close. Your systems are struggling to deal with all of the nonsense and hack the printer at the same time.
Sure. So instead, I'll just use my action to.
I mean, you deny them the printer too, so.
To ram this guy in
All
front of me, and because I boosted, I get an accuracy for my talent.
All right. 50-50, high or low.
High.
Yeah, as a note, when I say high or low, I mean which one do you want it to be? I roll a
Yeah.
d6 and
I want high.
All right. Well, you punch empty air.
Well, that's my turn.
Visibility is freaking mean. And then that one is gonna go. So add them to the initiative board. Or did you guys know they're all here now? Why did these guys not have? Oh right, I was thinking of the wrong thing. I created something very similar to these guys earlier today for the other one. I'm thinking of the wrong invisible bastards. Yeah. So it's going to go ahead and create another swarm. It's final. So there can only ever be 3. Make sure you get nice and covered in nanites. And then it's going to go ahead and attempt to whip you. See if these guys can actually connect. Oh, right. But I don't think he can hit even with the 6. No.
Yeah, I got 12.
Eh. And he does not want to damage the printer, so he's not going to swarm you. Much as he wants to.
All right,
Boss
we'll
mom
take.
tells him not to do that.
We'll take that.
I guess these guys actually can hack. They're not too bad. He's got nothing else going on. Doesn't really want to allow you to just wander off. Try and give you a standard hack. And no. You guys have been doing a fantastic job against Payton and literally no one else.
They always do a fantastic job
Yeah.
against me. Actually, that guy didn't even do a fantastic job against me. He missed.
Yep. All right. Drones. Where is the other drone for group 1? Oh, he's over there. Yeah, drones. Guy's going to close with you, Theo. And then he's going to freaking try and point blank you. It's freaking just straight miss because they're
Hero.
very good. The other guy is going to move around and why not? Oh no,
He's
they
going to
can't
hit
freaking- Gonna go ahead and just use his other attack. The I get to load after this.
I get to, I don't even mean I have to.
Yeah. I don't feel like it's something that he wants to do.
So against Theo and against Payton. And can this guy's actually gonna hit?
Yes.
Against Payton it is. Against
I'm
everyone
fucking
else.
cursed in Lancer. Jesus Christ.
Now is the time.
Actually can't catch a fucking break.
Thanatos by using the golden
Not
arrow
ideal
and
for
sun
sure.
splat. Destroy his dark
Yes,
energy.
and that's him.
I need to find the tankiest mech and just build for that. Just always
Let's
play
go
a
ahead and
Drake
have
with
the
max
other invisible bastard who is going to break from his cover temporarily to get close. And they get to use its cutting tools.
Ow.
Nom nom nom. Alright. Subalterns. What do the subalterns want to do? Actually, a good question is, does the Radiant Swarm give soft cover to everything? No, allied characters, okay. That would be goofy, but I can see weird NPC freaking logic for that. Yeah, I think they're just gonna freaking continue to bash down Tether.
Much.
I think it's one rifle connection. I think the blaze cannon is. I don't ever remember. Yeah, your
Yeah.
evasion
Oh,
is
I'm
lower
done.
than I always think it is. So
That is
3 for kinetic and 4 more burn. I think that's 9 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Burn. It's very, very mean. I'm gonna have to remind myself this guy is unloaded. No, I guess for now. Because there really isn't a requires loading as a tag.
It's the first key to the Ark. The sword seal.
Mm,
Down here all this time.
sure, why not? I have to go on after another. Just too far. That's annoying.
Thank fucking God.
It's gonna boost
Good job.
and then take a pot shot at you
I'll
with
be taking the
his
seal from here.
EDW.
Watch out!
They continue their fantastic ability to shoot.
Don't say that.
Using your own body as a shield.
Mitchell, please.
Not bad.
Mitchell, I'm fighting for my life here. Come on.
Demon.
But
This This is as far as you go.
Good thing these guys don't need to freaking hit their targets.
Sword seal.
They're doing a good job of just boxing you away from the freaking control points.
Time.
And then the entity. Oh, he hasn't quite gotten that back yet.
But this is the real you.
Okay. Other system does not come back online.
Seal is mine.
I think the system was already online.
The X key system? No, that's been offline. These
I
pile
thought that's what
driver-
that D6 just there was for. Because pile driver was already online last turn. Yeah,
They did.
I thought so.
Wasn't recording that way.
I thought he got it back and then.
Nah, the Razor Swarm got it back.
Ah.
It's actually the NPC. That's gotten their recharge since don't know. All right. Yeah.
Isn't he immobilized?
Oh, he is immobilized until he freaking moves. Until he does an engineering. Yeah.
Yeah, succeed on engineering save.
He has to use a quick action to do it too. Well, actually, he's just immobilized until the end of his turn.
The saves
He
for
takes
the
damage.
damage.
Okay. All right. That's not too bad though. It's a good thing he has regeneration. Well then, yeah, he's just gonna sit there and look menacingly. Why does he have 10 sensors? Your class is a freaking monstrosity. Why do you have a sensors rating at all?
That's a good question.
He cannot hack, just as a note.
Okay.
He's a cyborg monstrosity.
I mean, he is just full machine. He does have a low heat cap because he's not supposed to be a combat unit.
Low heat cap, you say? If only most were fucking hackers.
Oh, we just
Well, I
have
guess-
a hacker.
I guess this is a hacker, but
He's busy with other things.
yeah.
Actually, when did they regenerate? End of turn. Okay. So, how much damage does that do, Theo? Because he did fail.
6.
All right, go ahead and roll. He does get to pick which order he does the end of his turn in, so... Yeah, he just regenerates it all. Doesn't matter. Because he was already 3 hit points down, he regenerates 5, so... Going down to negative to -4 of max HP doesn't matter.
Fucking hate
Alright.
regenerating enemies.
Eh.
Same with enemies that are resistant to my damage. Makes the damage race a lot more difficult.
Alright, printer fails to print.
Nice.
Because it's the one you guys have captured, so... Alright. Who is next?
And then we both get 1 point.
Yes, you guys both get 1 point at the end of that round.
So,
Yeah, you guys have one captured and they have one captured.
hear me. I'm kind of in a pickle here. I don't know about y'all.
I think
But,
a few people are in a pickle.
Yeah. Pickles are being handed out left, right, and center.
Attacking the room where there can just infinitely print enemies is not a good idea.
Yeah, however, leaving the room where they can just infinitely print enemies behind us also doesn't seem like a great idea. So,
Yeah.
Welcome to attacking an enemy stronghold is a bad idea.
listen,
They
alright?
have a lot of cards. And especially with freaking an NHP, it's not going to be unwilling to play them.
So what's your pick?
Well, my pickle is this, and then being on fire.
Yeah, Thunder is
Um,
not in a good position at the moment,
Yeah.
seeing as one failed freaking check will knock a structure off.
Yeah.
Also, getting slapped by him will knock a structure off.
Yeah. Current plan is to disengage and run over
No,
here.
not quite. He doesn't deal quite enough damage because you have armor.
I only have one armor.
You only have
though.
one armor, but he doesn't
Oh, but
deal
he only
enough
does.
damage.
I'm pretty sure I thought I was at 6 HP.
Nope. So getting slapped is actually not as bad. He will not be able to structure.
I mean, I take 2 on turn start because I'm in the fire area. So
Yes. So,
So,
actually, yeah, you are at
it-
6.
yeah, that is why I thought it was at 6.
Mm-hmm.
Current plan for me is to fucking disengage and peace that way, and hopefully, stop being on fire and then rejoin the field, the fray. I don't know how pressing that is, but I just want to put that out there.
We can't
Are these
abandon our
how do
home.
these lurkers work? Like, do they lose invisibility if they leave the cloud, or do we have to like scan for that?
Lurkers are very, very. I want to stay in my cloud. If I'm outside the cloud, I get significantly weaker.
Okay.
Remind me what the victory condition is.
6 rounds have more points.
Yes.
I believe destroying all the printers is also us win, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I guess I should mention also full capping all of them will also gain victory. But of course, you have to make sure that the enemy don't, decap them from you. Because there are enemies on the field that can do that. The lurkers can both do that, as well as, of course, Myriad.
Yeah.
However, Big Boy doesn't have the computer freaking processing power to be able to do that. Well, subalterns are subalterns. And defense drones are defense drones. They're not smart enough. Along with, of course, the printer errors, which are basically the same as defense drones as far as computer systems go. They be dumb.
You don't want to stick around for 6 rounds.
Probably a good sense. Seeing as we're only at round 3, and you guys have 2 of you that are almost at freaking lost to structure.
Really show up, demons and ghosts.
I mean, I did lose a stress.
I'm not super concerned about like specifically.
Yeah, but they're not
losing
hacking you a
structure,
whole bunch. The stress is not as big a deal.
Careful, not to get
but
lost.
like.
I mean, fleeing from the combat is always a viable option.
No. We win or we die, Mitchell.
Same. Victory or death.
I mean, you guys also have the option of diplomacy, though it's not a very good option against an NHP that you've already pissed off.
Hey, what were we gonna say? Hey, betray your fucking employers. It'll be funny.
It'll be funny.
It'd be a little more clever than that, but that is a viable option. At least a viable option to get yourself continually bashed to death.
I mean, we already got that one.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you've currently selected.
Well, since we're actually, I mean, we're on round 3. I didn't realize. I honestly, I don't know why I didn't think we were that far ahead.
And you guys are currently winning, and will continue to do so unless the enemy does something different.
Do we want to either? I mean, so there's a couple options. We can try and like end it in a round by capping all the points.
Yeah.
How many points are occupied by enemies right now?
2.
You will need to remove those enemies from the points. And the ones up near the top printer are both invisible. And Myriad, it is Myriad. Mostly that he's behind a pile of freaking other nonsense you have to shoot and get through.
We've got teleporters. Or he's got teleporters.
Is outnumbering the enemies on a point a way to capture it?
Nope. No. If there is even one enemy on the point, including one of the crappy freaking drones, they still contest.
Okay.
As I said, the drones have all the same abilities you guys do as far as capturing points, with the exception of they cannot permanently cap or decap a point.
Okay.
That is the only thing they're incapable of doing, along with all of the other freaking dumb robots here. I guess technically, Entity not here is not technically a dumb robot, but it's close enough.
Can we remove the shroud, or is it only the swarm that we can do that on?
The shroud is actually the only thing you can remove. The swarms, as far as you guys are concerned, are as permanent as Myriad is.
Okay, so we can remove the shroud. Sweet.
Yep. You can, however, only shoot them with smart weapons or just tech attacking them.
Okay.
Yep. You need 1 successful against the small ones and 2 against the big ones.
Okay.
However, of course, the lurkers can just do it for free the beginning of their turn. So you will need to hit a lot of swarms pretty quick. Or, of course, just get rid of the lurker. Also, if I remember correctly, the swarms actually do not get removed once the lurker dies. Yeah, no, it does not actually say that the lurker swarms die when the lurker dies. So you'll be dealing with the nanites basically until you either deal with them or the combat ends.
Okay.
The hive swarms, by the way, do not work like that. He works like an engineer. If he dies, the swarms die.
Mm-hmm.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how loyal is the average? Average NHP?
Depends on the NHP. Usually, pretty damn loyal. It's kind
That
of,
if you program
thrown in
something,
there.
you're probably gonna program a certain amount
As
of
a reminder,
loyalty.
yours is kind of glitchy. So
Mine is perfectly
loyalty
loyal
is-
as well.
Yeah.
To the extent
Unless,
where they
of
don't
course,
like it
you
when
do
I'm
certain
not
things.
loyal.
Yeah. But yes, NHPs on the whole are generally basically unbribable.
So I
After this
don't-
combat, I will reveal more about what's going on with the rest of the ship, because of course, while you guys are busy moving around and doing this, Boars and Trench, of course, are doing their own things.
I don't really fancy our chances of just like capturing this point with all of this garbage going on here. I don't, most of which I don't even understand.
I mean,
Is that
There's two
we-
enemies.
The thing is,
There's
we
two
don't actually
enemies
have to kill what's in there. We just have to get it out.
Yep.
Right?
But those are invisible, right?
Yes. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying that that is the reality that we're in.
Second question: are these circles actual creature things?
They are effectively nanite swarms. They're like
they-
the blue ones.
Are they targetable?
By
Yes.
smart weapons and tech attacks, but nothing else.
Yeah.
You can't just shoot at them.
Are they
With anything
targetable
else.
by tech actions?
Yes.
'Cause
They're
You
not
basically
units.
have to invade
They're
them.
not
to
units, though.
destroy them. Yeah, they don't count as units. Just like
do
your
they,
teleporters.
do they count as terrain?
I guess, kind of. Not really if you're thinking about eating them.
I was thinking about I was like my nano
How many of you
ceramite
guys still have
vessel.
core powers, just as a note?
Yep.
Me,
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think.
Yeah,
Just-
I think I have some
Just
pop them
a
yet.
reminder.
Not sure how
sure.
useful my
Unle-
core power is going
unless
to be
you
at this
want me
stage of the
to-
game.
Actually, you know what we could do though is we could just blow up that printer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in fact, actually,
Yeah, maybe I'll just
just
blow
blow
up
up this
freaking
printer
Holy
this
shit.
turn.
Yo, that's a way better. I was trying to think.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, maybe I'll like ways of dealing with this guy, but like I'll just beat up the fucking printer and then leave. And all right, I think that's a way better idea than trying to deal with these invisible chumps.
If you
As a note, of course, destroying the
Yeah.
printers will have consequences later on, but it is a
Boris can
viable
fuck
option.
himself.
Well, I'm not just
We'll
talking
have
about
one good
wars.
one.
You guys will have consequences from destroying the printers, but it is a viable victory condition.
We'll have a good printer. We can have 2 good printers. How about that?
Yeah. 2 good
Well, I
printers.
guess the question is like we could destroy that printer, we could capture this printer, and then I don't know exactly how. So does this
I
printer
think this
down
guy's
here,
fairly injured.
does this printer count as still captured right now?
No.
Nope.
Currently has captured.
I can pretty
Leo,
easily.
I will
capture
let you
myself.
know. If you guys have a printer captured, it's green. If the enemy has a printer captured, it'll be a different color. Probably,
Okay.
I can't make it red, but I'll pick a color for them. Maybe purple.
Purple.
But they will have their own color when they capture a printer permanently. But if you guys, if it's not green, it's not purple, and there are no enemies or allies near it, the printer is just there. The capture zone is empty and awaiting capturing.
Okay.
So-
but it doesn't contribute towards anyone.
Nope.
Anyone's
It doesn't
printer.
contribute to anyone's.
I mean,
Destroy this one, capture this one after killing this guy, I think.
Sure. I mean, if I flee from this guy will be probably protecting this one. Or chasing me, one of the two.
I could toss
Markers,
more.
the most dangerous things to chase. They're more defensive strikers. They need you to be near their swarms.
Yeah, I don't
So they
fucking.
They can respawn
Don't
them and
know.
move themselves closer. So
Yeah.
but they are slow, but they do have other methods of movement, especially if there's multiple of them, because they can move
Go
between
the
any swarm. So
what are the disadvantages of being in a swarm at the moment?
Shredded impaired.
The red one is
you
shredded
become
impaired. The
shredded and
blue
in-
one is burn. 2 burn.
Yep.
Okay, how long does the shredded impaired last?
As
long
long
as
as
you're
you're in it, and if
inside.
you leave it, it's gone.
Okay. And this myriad thing is damaged?
Yes, he has been damaged. Myriad is, by the way, the name of the mech.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that guy's name.
So it's very easy for me to get there, I think. But
I have no offense, but what can you do when you are there?
I can shoot him with a thermal rifle, which does 1d3 plus 2 AP damage.
You'll slowly kill him.
That's not terrible. I mean, I think he's already taken a fair amount of damage because he got hit for 8 by tether,
Yeah.
and then I think I shot him for 6 total, which is 14.
Yeah, it's just not
And
negligible.
I know that hives have a fair amount of health, but I don't think they have like 30 or anything.
Mm-hmm.
If they do, I'm gonna be very surprised.
They'll be tankier than I. I'll be fucked up.
Most NPCs don't actually have that high health cap. So.
No.
They're not meant to have a high health cap. You guys are.
Yeah.
Whereas
Don't always feel like it,
NPCs
though.
are built for one combat, and then that's it.
Yeah. NPCs are sprinters. Lancers are marathon runners.
Yep. And that's how combat has been designed. So.
I could deploy teleporters so that you could try and get there and kill it. Or
I'm gonna keep it a buck. None of my guns are loaded except for the one that does 4 damage and doesn't need to be loaded. But I could just start hucking grenades at him, I guess.
Yeah, it'll probably take you 2 turns to get there anyway,
They don't do
right?
much damage, though.
So you could probably take the 1 turn to throw grenades and walk there, and the
Or
other
if you
turn to walk there and like fucking
don't
blow 'em
grenades
up.
force a save?
Yes. Which means I can't do it, otherwise I won't be able to free reload.
Okay. So
Did you
maybe...
just toggle Centurion as destroyed?
Yes. It is
That's
destroyed.
fair. No, they're not destroyed. They're just sitting in the fucking cockpit with me.
Disconnected.
It is not currently active. So
That is true.
that system is currently destroyed for all intents and purposes, even if Centurion is just hanging out in the cockpit freaking out.
I've hooked up a microphone and a speaker to Centurion.
Well, what
shouldn't
about
do that.
what if we just try to like get
Yeah, but
this
of course that
down,
happens.
this
Wait,
one on
yelled it?
lockdown for this turn? Let
You have
Hayden reload
a
his guns.
cascading freaking NHP interact with a non-cascading NHP, and bad things happen when you do that?
I thought I already rebooted her.
Did you reboot her when you took her back out?
Yeah, I thought I rebooted her. The only problem is I couldn't actually hook her up into the mech because that takes time.
Yeah,
I mean,
because you needed the
so
rest to attach.
does end of your line want to go walk over here, try and capture the point and reload?
Yeah, I could do that. That works
And
for me.
then my turn I could set stuff up so that you couldn't get within firing range of this guy.
Yeah, on the next turn.
Yeah. I'd be up for that.
Okay. And then I will try and stand here and be as much of a wall between you and bad guys as I can be.
Thanks. Should I do that before someone else goes, though, is the question?
Well, maybe we should let the more immediately in the
Yeah.
middle of the thick of things go.
Uh-huh.
Like,
I don't know which one of you is more of it.
if Vagabond is hit by both attacks, do you have any overshield? No.
No.
So yeah, if both of these enemies connect with Vagabond, Vagabond's losing a structure.
Is Vagabond did Vagabond already include the overshield? Has Vagabond been
Yeah,
hit?
I already lost it.
Okay.
Been slapped a couple of times. Or I think actually you've only been slapped by one.
Yeah,
Hopefully by the
one
printer.
turret.
What about like if Tether stays still, though, he's also at risk, right?
I mean, there's also very likely that like someone Vagabond will go, and then an enemy near Vagabond will go. I don't know. Maybe they just one shot me. Who the fuck knows? But my structure, like my overall damage is a lot lower at risk than Vagabond, so maybe Vagabond is the tech.
Yep.
Okay.
And if
I mean,
so, what
none
is
of you are
Vagabond?
in the idea of being destroyed quite yet, so
Yeah. So
all of you are still a full structure.
Yep.
Also,
Yeah.
Of course, the worst possibility is you freaking get screwed and roll a stun, and then it gets real bad all of a sudden.
Nah, we never get stunned.
except when we do.
I look into the camera.
I was about to say, who's we, Peyton?
We is
Yeah.
everyone aside from me.
Yeah.
If I went, I
get
would
stunned
have
constantly.
to like disengage and then like run away, like run around this corner. That's what I plan on doing, which isn't like amazing. Or I could just say fuck it, run outside, risk the attack, and then kung fu punch the printer.
Just pop your fucking core power so you can just start swinging harder and just start fucking bashing the printer into non-existence.
Well, does it have armor? Because it only gives me AP, so it
The
doesn't.
printer is basically just hit points. It does
I
not.
thought it did more.
It gives me 2 threat AP, and then I can attack 2 targets.
Ah, so it was 2 targets. I thought you got. I remember you could attack 2 times.
Yeah.
Just, it was 2 targets.
Yeah.
A roundhouse kick, not a double punch.
Yeah. So unfortunately, it doesn't actually boost my damage against this single target.
Kind of a shit core power.
Yeah,
Mine is
it
more
just
for
makes
beating
a
up
freaking
people.
3d6 AP damage that allows you to punch 2 people with it at once.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
not a funny chest gun, so who gives a shit?
Only one of them gets 3d6.
Look,
plus
only
2.
the red gets the
Only the
funny
first.
chest.
That's why they're always the best.
It is, but
Actually, I don't even agree with that. I prefer the one where I get to light my mech on fire to barrage more. That one's sick. Unfortunately.
so who is going first then? Because you've now been talking about this for
Yeah,
like the last 10
Vagabond
minutes.
go. I have decreed it as such.
Okay. Let me just
Alright.
see the structure table if it's like worth it. No, best case scenario, I'm impaired. In which case, I'd be impaired anyways if I just tried to attack from where I'm standing. So I don't. So I think I'll disengage.
Your highest chance is impaired currently for being structured.
Yeah.
And that does, of course, assume that that freaking lurker actually connects. Freaking hell.
True. I guess I could just risk that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm
Doing
risking
a
that.
bang up job at freaking missing everything. So
Okay, so here, let's do this. I'm gonna walk.
Peyton freaking suffered from that exact thing and then got slapped. So
1, 2, 3.
Wait, so
4,
for what exact thing?
5.
from the everything kept missing except for against you.
Okay, I'm gonna move 5 spaces
That's
here.
been me in every campaign so far in
and
Lancer.
these 2 guys
Except-
can take a swing at me if they want.
Except I was the APC.
I wouldn't recommend it personally.
Honestly, he's so swift.
Okay, I'm structured.
Are you just from the 6?
Yeah, I had 6 HP left.
Oh, your HP isn't updated on my end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was looking at your HP and it looked full.
Yeah, it looked
Yeah.
full.
I was
I thought you were
like,
at full.
oh,
Wait a minute.
waiting.
Did I do a bad? Did I do a bad thing?
As far as I could see, you were at full hit points.
You hadn't been hit yet this turn.
You still also look like you're only half HP.
Oh wait, I just lowered the HP on my frickin'. I was looking at my pilot. What am I doing?
Okay.
What is my
It
pilot?
fucking stabs
Oh,
your...
no, I do have
your
6
mech.
HP. I do have 6 HP on my mech as well.
Oh.
How? What? Have you been hit yet? I thought you hadn't been hit yet this combat.
Well, I thought you
yeah,
got
I did.
one drone.
I did.
Yeah, but the drone only deals 4. You had 14
Yeah.
damage, 14 health.
Yeah.
Even then, it doesn't work out.
Uh-huh.
And you had an
Yeah.
overshield.
Yeah, I thought the 4 HP was consumed by the overshield.
I swear. No, I took more damage somewhere.
I mean,
This
one of the
guy.
guys
Did you
fought
forget to heal yourself before the combat?
Oh, you did take 6 from the cutting tools the last turn.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, you should be at 8 then. as your overall.
Yeah.
Because what? Your overshield's 4, right, Dale?
I've never seen you.
Yeah.
So you
I had
took
some-
one shot from the little guys. Did any of them actually connect with you? Like, I'm struggling to think of one that actually connected. Did one get freaking locked? Oh, you got shot
yeah,
by
I
the
did.
freaking infantry.
Infantry.
That's what happened.
Yeah, and they both hit me.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
and then they missed me.
That's what
Yeah.
happened. For a reason, I thought the inverse happened where Peyton got.
Yeah,
Well, not for
you've
some reason. I
taken-
know why I thought that.
Yeah,
Well,
for some reason I
no,
thought
you've
Peyton
taken-
got hit.
You've taken 18 damage so far.
Meanwhile,
actually,
my
yeah.
mech is 80%
Okay,
fucking
so
Actually got that
holes.
calculated. So yeah,
So I
you're in
rolled-
exactly freaking 0 structure.
Roll the 1 on my roll.
So you
that means-
are stunned.
Wait. Stunned? Wait, this is confusing. What am I? I'm at 3+ structure, stunned till the end of turn. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
direct hit is
well,
freaking, he slaps you right in your cockpit.
We rolled the die, and the dice really.
By the way, then
Punished.
you're
Also,
actually
yeah,
you're
are
stunned
you-
back where you hit. Got
back
hit.
where you were
So,
when you were starting the movement. Yeah.
And to be nice, I'm gonna say that because you're stunned, the Vasa's hand is not going to get to go because technically the little guy hit you first. So movement stops after that.
Uh-huh.
So he doesn't get his turn.
the
Mostly because it
merciful
feels
guy.
freaking BM to just be like, hey, now that you have 5 freaking evasion, he's gonna get to slap you for another 8.
Now that you can't dodge it, get
Yeah.
fucked, dumbass.
Guys, I'm making space. I'm drawing their attention. All right, well that's
From the
my
2
turn.
enemies that are already getting from attention.
That is your turn. That is also your next turn too.
Yeah.
True.
Hell
All
yeah.
right. Myriad is going to go ahead and take a turn. He's going to go ahead and create more Razor Swarms. Just make the battlefield that much worse. Actually, he's got to move stuff first. Does he want to even move stuff? No reason to move the swarms right now.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, no, he's not going to move the swarms. He needs to put a swarm somewhere within. You really can place it all the way over there? Is that map? Is this map really that small? Wow. All right. He's going to go ahead and do that. I think that's still within his sensor range. Yep. Let's make life a little more difficult over there for you. And later, even more difficult. And then he's going to go ahead and take a page out of your guys' book. Can you do that? Yes. Okay. Making sure he doesn't have anything extra for this. He's going to go ahead and permanently capture this printer.
Motherfucker.
Okay, I was wondering what you meant by our book.
Alright, you know what? That's it. Give me a teleport up there. I'm placing a fucking charge.
What was I going to do with these guys? There we are.
You can cap the one down here. I'm making sure no one gets the one up there.
Alright. And where does he want to move after that? Alright. That's him. Who's next?
Another person in mortal danger, perhaps?
Bet. Alright, I'm gonna learn from this lesson and disengage.
You just look over and you see Vagabond, like, look at this freaking cool move I'm about to do, and then just gets slapped. You're like, you know what? I think I'm gonna back off carefully.
To be honest, I had every intent of disengaging anyways.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but it's a better freaking story if you just look at ComNet and then just hear Vagabond go, oh, why is my head spinning?
Yeah. Alright.
You fucking get the picture from inside his cockpit and he's just slumped over the controls holding his head.
Do I die? Woo! Wait,
Don't
does that pass
die.
the save? Does that pass the
Yes,
save?
well,
Oh, okay, thank God. Thank God. Whew.
Imagine letting your fucking burn go on for more than one round.
You're fine. Freaking heck.
A place to keep track of your burn. I didn't have to do it in my head. Oh. Well, that's useful for next time.
Yeah,
But that is
yeah.
that is my turn.
Yeah. It's something that NPCs. Oh, they actually do have it too. Good. Remember that for next time. Right. The big boy does not get to create any more friends.
Uh-oh.
Slap Theo or slap you?
I mean, we all know where this ends. Just throw your punch, motherfucker.
Actually, no. The point is that. So you're not going to go where he wants you to go, though. So yeah, he's just going to slap you with the claw. He is remarkable. Peyton already knows.
Yeah, everyone already knows who it is.
All right, he is going to go ahead and take his other quick action to attempt to get rid of his flesh, trying to get away. There it goes. Get that gunk off.
Who is you? The person who's always hit.
I mean, at least he doesn't get to freaking barrage you because he's trying to get rid of that stuff.
He should have, the coward.
Yeah. Well, he's got plenty of friends nearby. All right, but that is all from him. He has moved. He has slapped. He's used his other action to get rid of Theo's thing. So that is all from him. He doesn't even have to regenerate. Nanites are doing good. All right, 50 or end of your line. Which of you is next?
Perhaps I'm wrong about this, but I feel like if you are able to, it's to push him away again, so the end of your line doesn't have to disengage to be able to move.
Yeah, I can do that.
The other option. What type of action is that one?
Disengage is full.
Quick act.
Oh, okay.
No, the push thing.
Yeah, push is quick.
Push is a quick action, and I can push two things. So I could push you one direction and someone else a different direction.
Being pushed in this way would be preferable at this point, because then I need to run up and fucking kill that.
It's the nanoceramite vessel, which is freaking an insane 4 system points, but it does a freaking ton. So.
Yeah, it works for me.
Do you want to push that way in particular?
Yes.
So
I'm going to run up and blow up the fucking printer.
Who are you targeting, Theo? Is 50 taking this activation?
It sounds like
it's probably the better option.
Yeah.
Okay. When 50 activates, who are you targeting with
right here, actually?
Because no enemies get to save against it. So.
Yeah. Do you want me to try and move him out of the way and then move you?
Sure. Works for me.
Or do you want me to move? Because like I don't think I can push you through him, right? So I'd have to like push you.
No. Yeah. Even with involuntary movement, you still can't freaking move allies through enemies.
Well, yeah. Why don't you just like push him out this way and then push Peyton this way?
Yeah.
See if you can push him and then
play the.
Oh yeah, you have
fails,
to.
you
You have
go this
to
way.
do the save, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. You might succeed, and therefore you can't move through him.
Worst comes worst, I'll just take the L and run through the fire.
Well, like, if you get pushed this way, that does get like a slightly closer, right? If you move to the right, that's like a little less distance.
If you're down to go through the fire, then it's like Hero's not bad. Like,
Yeah, ideally this guy would be moved and I can just straight shot
the
it.
Razor
But
Swarm, it is technically I can hit you twice. If you move through it by being pushed, it does still count as you entering the area. It's not you have to be moving into it. So just as a food for thought.
Yeah, well, hence why I said earlier, I'll just take the L and catch on fire.
I'm more saying to Theo so that he doesn't go, I wonder if I could just push Peyton through the swarm of nanites.
Nope.
And he'll be fine, because it's not he's not the one pushing, right?
Not the bees!
No, the nanites don't give a damn.
It's shoved into the fire.
Basically, yeah.
That would be fucked up. That you only take damage if you yourself voluntarily walk through fire, but if someone pushes you into it, you're fine.
Yeah.
You just vibe.
Unfortunately, these nanites don't work like that. If you're pushed into it or you freaking move into it, they eat you either way.
Yeah, surely.
Boss, make a save.
All right. Okay, it's because mini boss. What save is it? Hull?
Hull. No.
Agility?
That's a
agility. Agility?
Agility.
All right. Agility. He does not want to move.
All right, we're doing this the hard way.
He glowers down at you.
Would you rather go up or left?
Let's see, which way's faster?
Well, one of you, I think up is still within funny
Eight.
damage range of the enemy.
Yep.
Is the thing, so.
He is a reach of 2, so basically, Theo, unless it's on the opposite side of you, he's going to be able to reach.
Yeah.
So
Also,
you
seeing
you
as
gotta
it's
go
burst.
like this way.
It's burst 3, right, Theo?
Yeah, burst 3.
There you go. You can put Peyton in any one of those squares.
Well, up to 4 range away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the reach for it, regardless.
Yeah. I guess
It's
I
kind of
could
unfortunate that Peyton is on the
overcharge
opposite
I
side.
could overcharge to flood again, right?
Yeah. It's overcharged.
Keep the same action twice.
I mean, I guess I should just be shoved like up here.
Do you want to like be okay? Yeah.
But you still have to risk an attack from this guy.
It's
I mean, if-
involuntary movement. You don't.
Well,
Yeah,
I
not
mean,
for
once
that.
you
When I
once
leave.
Yeah,
once
when you
go
leave, you
from
will.
this to this way.
Unless
yeah.
Theo decides to push you
Overcharge to
around to a
push.
different place.
Yeah.
Well, so I could either push you to another. This guy's already gone, right?
He is
Well, he's
taking
an
one of
elite.
his
Yeah,
turns,
yeah.
yeah,
It's another.
but
Can't you
he's
not-
going to get to slap again. Yes.
Can't you not do the same thing twice? Same action twice?
Well, if you overcharge, you can.
Only on the
If you
same
overcharge, you
turn,
can,
he gets
but-
another turn.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Now
Right.
the
That guy
question
gets
is,
2 times to
Mitchell, are you
regenerate
still
ability.
doing the thing where enemies won't take double turn, like one turn
Yes.
right after
Elites
the other
cannot, unless they have no other choice, elites cannot take 2 turns in a row.
one? Okay.
I that's just my freaking house rules for
Yeah.
NPCs. But elites can only do that if they're literally the only enemy left.
Also,
So
there
you don't
is-
have an elite just fucking structure someone
Also-
twice in the same round.
Yeah.
Also,
all
Theo, you're
just
pretty
suffer from the
tanky,
same
right?
exact thing.
Yeah.
You could just like move and consume its reaction.
Ooh, so
That's true.
that would end my nanoceramite vessel because that's a quick action to activate, and I'm immobilized while I have it activated.
I see.
Now there is the funny move where I deploy the cargo walker, get on that, and then start using my nanoceramite vessel.
I think it's a little late at this point,
Yeah.
Yeah.
seeing as movement has already been done.
well, like you
Um,
don't. It's okay if the nano ceramite gets disabled at this point, right? Because you've already moved Peyton like
Yep.
a little bit.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not saying you have to do it, but you
So
could healing grenade me again.
I could healing grenade you again. I could also. I was thinking of putting a teleporter right here, or like.
That would be helpful,
Wait,
actually.
wait, the
Is that-
teleporter, yeah, because that avoids attack of
'cause
orbits. Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's not
that's
gonna
the-
go again next turn. Someone else
Yeah.
is gonna go again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That actually means I also won't have to boost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
actually
sure
really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot. I don't know.
How can we forget about the
So-
teleporters? That's
Yeah,
our
it's
bread and
part
butter.
of every combat.
I'm
How do we
probably going to
forget?
get
Teleporter there.
I don't know
structured
why
by
you
whoever
guys
goes
keep
next.
forgetting about teleporters.
I mean,
They
I
have
don't
bailed you
know.
out of how many combats at this point?
Well, we forget
Too
about them,
many.
so that way they can bail us out of a combat and we can remember again. It's like a nice
Yeah.
surprise.
exactly.
It's like when you
a
find
surprise
$5
tool
in your
that'll help
pocket.
us later.
Friggin' heck. Imagine if Theo was a freaking Sunzi. You guys would have so much
Oh,
more
God.
teleportation ability.
Oh yeah.
But you'd lose
If
a
Theo
lot
was
of
a Sunzi, this campaign would be over already. We would have won.
You guys would
It's
lose all of
weird
Theo's other good stuff, though.
True.
because like I have this whole thing where I can put down like shitloads of cover using this stuff resource that I use for teleporters, but it's like never. Like we always just want more teleporters. and
Teleporters.
Well, the
never-
problem is we're always having to be fucking mobile, so we can't just take the time to set up somewhere.
But also, the cover is like
Fortunately,
useful
that
when
comes
not-
from playing we're the gorillas, we attack opponents, not defend structure.
Yeah.
All right. So teleporters.
But HA are
going
bastards.
There.
True.
There and there.
Fucking
That
rats.
is confirmed. That's what's happening.
okay.
And then do you want me to overcharge to shoot a overshield laser between us?
Oh shit! And slow this or
That'd
and
be
deal
useful.
some damage to this motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't care about that damage. I'm pretty sure.
Nah, he'll regen it, but he'll feel peeved.
Honestly,
That's for
pretty much any tank ability would be helpful at this point, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to just get structured over the instep.
I mean, so the option is either I throw my final healing grenade, which... Actually, wait, you're going next turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going next.
Which mean, well, you're gonna be the next one to go, so...
You can do the mine.
Are
the
you...
healing mine.
After an
I can
enemy,
put the...
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After an
Oh,
enemy.
the mine, yeah. The mine
The
does
mine
work.
that heals you to full.
Yeah.
Because
I
as a
forgot.
reminder, if
The
you look at the
question-
initiative
Well-
order, both of the lurkers have not had their turns.
Yeah, that is of course the issue, which is how likely is it that I just get structured in between those or in
And
between
that's
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's also these boys
To,
that, you know.
to remind you guys of a fun fact that lurkers have, they can
You can
teleport
teleport between the
anywhere.
red. Yeah.
So any of the red stuff, they can be anywhere. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the mine. I think the mine might be slightly too late, if I'm honest.
Yeah, too slow.
All right. So, would you like
Unfortunate part
the last healing grenade I have, or would you like a 4 overshield?
Is the healing grenade single target?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
I think the grenade's gonna do like four overshield might not, be enough to keep them alive.
Okay.
It might, but I think I'll be left with 1 health.
So I am going to overcharge.
1 armor, you will actually be exactly at 0 with the 4 overshield.
That is not ideal.
Dare I say
Yeah.
unideal?
That's all right.
Oh no.
All right, I heal half and take 3 heat.
This is the one where we're getting punished on everything.
Yeah.
Always punished, never lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Attacking an enemy stronghold without good intel. It's not the best plan.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you have trench, so planning not exactly his strong suit.
I guess I could throw another immobilizing grenade at someone too.
Oh. Where exactly were those things as well? One was here. The other one was, I think, here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where they are. Do you want me to toss an immobilizing grenade either at this guy or this guy? I can essentially toss it at anyone in range 7.
Okay.
Because I have the core power that increases the range by... actually 3, so range 8.
That's an attack roll. You could try and mobilize Dickhead.
Which... that guy?
Lurker.
Is that guy really annoying?
Lurkers are pretty fucking annoying.
He's a little bit of a dickhead.
Yes.
He's invisible.
But do saves matter for invisibility?
Any effect that targets him, yes. Including AoE. It's going to be a 50-50 against it no matter what, unless you destroy the swarm first. Invisibility is really annoying. It's why 2 NPCs freaking have it.
I thought it was just attacks, not all effects.
It might be. Am I misremembering? It's very possible.
All attacks, regardless of type, have a 50% chance to miss outright.
So all attacks. So yeah, no, save would be unaffected then. Because they don't have to be attacks.
Yep.
I'll then use a immobilizing grenade on him.
I believe you can't teleport if immobilized.
I'm almost certain can.
Can you?
Teleport is one of those very weird things that
Teleport
interacts with stuff.
I'd
have to look it up. I would assume
it is affected by conditions like immobilized.
Yeah.
Ignores obstructions, does not require line of sight, ignores engagement, does not provoke actions, but it still counts as movement and is affected by conditions like immobilized.
Alright, grenade out. Make a hull save.
Alright.
That is a hull save, right?
If you're
it's a
throwing
hull
the
save,
same grenade,
and then
yeah.
engineering save for the damage.
Mm-hmm. Making sure this thing doesn't have anything weird.
On a
Oh yeah, these guys are
successful save, it's
very,
slowed
very
instead.
important. Mm-hmm. For them, doesn't
Slow, won't
matter as
matter
much.
for it.
Yeah, no.
Well,
Oh,
You guess incorrectly where the grenade's supposed to go.
count them all.
Or more likely, the freaking swarm just eats the grenade on the way to it.
It's just all it does, you know. That's
Mm-hmm.
doesn't really matter because it always counts as moving one space with any teleport.
I mean, now it can't rush through the cloud at the blistering speed of 6.
that's the end of my turn.
Where the hell is slowed? Here. Never find it. Oh, right. What do I want to have go next? Yeah, let's stay over in this area.
Good.
He's going to go ahead and come closer. I mean, it can't reach Theo.
Yeah.
And it has no reason to summon another shroud. Where its shrouds are currently is fine.
Take your shot, big man.
Man, there's no reason to come. The only person who also damages its friend is not going to do that. So, yep, it's just going to try and whip you. I need to remind myself of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's an ideal.
that is not ideal.
I'm pulled
So,
next to
we're
it.
now next to it and are currently grappled by it.
Well, 8 damage.
Well, it doesn't matter. You
Do I become shredded before or after I take the damage?
You are not in the swarm until after, so.
Okay, good.
Off the demon's attack.
Slightly more health.
Because technically, it hits you, it then pulls, so you get hit, you take damage, and then it pulls you into the swarm. So it doesn't make sense.
Sure.
You would be in the swarm and then take the damage.
I agree. I just want make sure I'm not cheating you.
Yep.
Can you
is that
break
slow until only the end of its turn, Theo, or is it just until it gets over it or something?
I think it's till the end of its turn.
Alright, so it's gone then. So that's
Can you
all it's
break the
doing.
grapple by teleporting? Or
Yep.
oh yeah.
It's the favorite thing of operators everywhere. I see that you've grappled me. No.
Bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
I'm going to teleport all the way across the battlefield and shoot you several times with a freaking 2d6 AP gun. 2d6. Freaking heck, NPCs rolling dice, deal damage. Ridiculous.
Well, we just said that you can't teleport if you're immobilized, right?
Grappled is different.
Grapple is different, yeah.
You are immobilized when you're grappled, but you aren't immobilized.
I searched on my way here, but
All right, end of your line.
couldn't find the demon.
At least in this particular, in all cases, I'm going to say if you are grappled, you can still teleport.
Alright. I forgot taking into account. Never mind. I'm stupid. We're gonna teleport. Bye.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure pulling you was actively better for you. So yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Because otherwise you're still in.
I am still impaired.
Yes, because you're still in the swarm.
2, 3.
You're actually still shredded too.
I mean,
Well,
the
I'm
impairment
it.
comes from the this. No, it doesn't. I thought it came from something else.
It came from
Using-
being stressed, I thought.
Oh yeah.
And this has been the first turn since that. So.
I will throw down a fucking breaching charge.
All right.
And I need to see exactly when these can be detonated.
What do they count as? Because if they're mines, then they cannot be detonated on your turn generally.
I believe they're mines.
Yeah. So they arm at the end of your turn.
Uh,
There are, of course, exceptions to the rule. There are certain explosives where you can just hit the button if you have an action to do so. Breaching charges might be one of those.
I don't think so in this case, unfortunately. It's saying once armed.
Yeah, so it does require the end of the turn then.
Well, kind of annoying, but you know, what I gotta do.
Yeah.
Put a nice charge there. And then. I mean, I guess I'll fucking. Tech attack. Hey, tech attack counts as an attack, so I can't tech attack my way into one of these swarms to fuck them up. So we are going to take a fucking boost action, I guess. Let's see, 3.
Get behind the corner.
Going this way to come blow up your fucking printer.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you wanted to come help us with this one.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. I'm holding it down. The
Uh,
enemy's distracted. I'm making space.
End my turn there. I reload everything. I will shoot the printer.
Alright. As I said, evasion 5. It is not hard to hit this.
I crit the printer. I deal 4 damage to it.
Yeah.
I'm sure that 4 damage is going to make all the difference when I hit it next turn with 30 AP damage.
You damaged the printer. The printer still prints.
Woo!
It cares not for your 4 damage. Alright. Now, who wants to see a vagabond makes it through the turn?
He won't.
Whew.
Alright. Vagabond. Let's see. Whip.
Vagabond's dead if he doesn't know it yet.
Ow.
Vagabond is grappled. And of course, it takes 8. He's gonna don't kill anything else. We're gonna have a printer error going ahead and trying to help chop you apart, but it's going to miss.
Phew.
Oh wait, what am I talking about? You're freaking stunned. Your evasion's 5.
Yeah, you got 5.
Oh,
evasion.
yeah, okay, so I'm structured. Let's go, baby.
See, if you're gonna get stunned, typically you want to do it with a higher health mech, to where you can just kind of weather the storm. Or you
save.
Oh no! I remember this happened last time.
I get accuracy on these, I believe, because of my thingy, my core power.
What the heck?
Go, baby! Pow!
Okay.
See you never.
This is the second time you just got fucking full killed like this. Oh, you automatically failed all the hull and agility checks and saves, isn't it? No.
Oh.
When stunned.
Nice.
So, you're just fucked anyway.
I'm going to say direct hit. You do
Yeah.
have a... it's the exception, because otherwise you just lose. So, yeah.
Oh, I got
Away she
punished
goes,
so... I got punished so hard for not disengaging.
You tried to do the exact same thing I did in a better scenario and got punished way harder.
Yep. I mean, you also had a test unit helping you out.
Yeah, I had to help me out, and I've also got a 20 health, fucking max health, unlike I think you, which is 11.
Well,
I
the
guess
rest,
you guys are going to have to deal with that.
Like, a ridiculous amount of bad luck, anyway.
the rest I leave to you.
I mean, you're still in the mech, and guess what? You're still an enemy combatant.
Hang in there.
You're not out of the woods quite yet, unfortunately for you.
Thank you.
But at least the other things are probably going to ignore you.
Ah, you're here.
All right.
Vagabond's dead again.
Vagabond is possibly full dead.
Yeah. I'm just going to send that over the channels to Trench.
Again?
I think Vagabond's dead again.
Yep. You get a crackling response. And, of course, before he even starts talking, you hear the freaking cocoon. He's down again. Why the hell did we bring him again?
He might be full down this time.
I guess try and pull him out. How's the mission going? Cocoon.
Really good.
Make a better fucking plan next time, and I hang up.
All right. Subalterns are gonna throw everything they got at you, Tether.
Hi.
Luckily for you, you're in hard
Next time
cover.
playing
so.
dipshit.
And luckily you're in hard cover. There we go.
There you
Yeah, so we take the...
Yeah, you take the top one, but the other two no. Slam into the cover.
No, I don't want to go to make...
Are you hurt?
Couple of light laser shots as you're peeking over the cover.
So
that was a bad idea. Put your head down.
I told you.
Yeah,
all right.
Fair play.
I'm fine.
Drones.
It's just a scratch.
This one's going to try and move away from you, Theo. Into this.
Shooter!
I mean, you're not going to kill it outright, and I don't think you can stop it from moving there, but
I can still overwatch it though.
yeah, you can definitely still
There's
overwatch
not to.
Fortunately, the wound was not too deep.
You hit, it takes a damage.
I took my wall power.
I'm not much of a prince.
However, it is still, of course, up. Then I guess this guy is actually going to take the opportunity to go, I'm going to walk up and stand here and then reload. Fighting.
What was he locked on from? Or were we just
looking
recommended
forward to
loaded?
the,
He was not loaded, but there's no way to set his weapon to be unloaded, so I was just using locked on as a method to remind myself that he needs to do that. All right. I guess these two are just going to move in and shoot at your shoot at your
This could have been a
teleporters.
real disaster.
Those savages.
He misses the point.
That's what you get.
Brilliant job, Devin. Reconnect that -1 is so
Seems like
painful
Prince
for him.
Thyrane is a man of character,
Ugh.
just as they say.
All right, and now the end of the turn with Entity. Well, Theo, you're the only one here, so
Good luck and Godspeed.
it really doesn't have many options. I didn't roll to see if it recharged this other thing. It does. Well, Theo, you're not going to get slapped twice.
Is this the list
At least not by him.
That's
It's very detailed.
interesting.
So he's going to slap you once.
That does hit.
And then he's going to go ahead and gloop out a new ally.
8, so 6. Let's subtract 4 from that, so I am at 10. No over.
And then, seeing as that's literally the end of the turn, the new ally spawns and then gets to immediately act. And claws at you as well. I'd have given these guys like 2 damage AP guns instead. Maybe 4 damage AP guns. Would have made more sense for cutting tools, but that's okay. All right. Beginning of round 4.
I'm almost
We're not doing great this fight. We're getting kind of sauced on.
And a printer is going to start clicking away. Let's do it. D2.
Oh, that's unfucking fortunate, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you for helping me, Han. What a relief.
Thing? No? Come. Oops. New enemy appears. Oh, and end of last round, of course. Captured. Captured. Well, actually, no. There's no allies here, so... Printer is... Friggin' heck, I actually didn't decide if this is... I'm gonna say this is contested. They have no allies here.
Alright.
Captured. So they gain 2 and you guys gain 1. No, because you guys don't have any allies here, so they are contesting.
Oh my fucking god.
Hurts them, but hurts you guys too. Hurts you more in some ways, because you have more capability to hack them. So they have 1 on you, beginning of round 4.
How did they gain 2?
They hold the 4 and 2.
One and this one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Because I hate to tell you, a dead mech is not.
Dead mech, yeah, fair play.
Well, soon they're wanting to be a pilot there to help.
They don't currently hold access to 1, and they of course don't hold access to 4, but nor do you
Yeah.
because they're existing. So, yep. 3, 2, 3, 4. Vagabond doesn't need a turn. Well, Vagabond doesn't need a mech turn. Vagabond still has a pilot turn. Although Vagabond should really not get out of his mech.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Do we have any explosivos? No, they took them away from me.
Just because you were being bad, if I remember correctly. So, unless you guys want Vagabond to go first, which I'm going to kind of assume you probably don't.
No.
Which of you is going first?
Should I run down and save Theo?
Yeah, I can deal with this printer.
I think isn't my purpose here right now is just to occupy as many enemies as possible while you guys destroy printers and or capture them?
Well, we needed to capture this printer, though. And we now can no longer do that. We need to... The plan was capture this... Or sorry, destroy this one, capture, and capture. We can no longer capture this one because it's now being occupied. This plan is fucked. this part of the plan's going fine. This one's gone, basically.
Going good.
I think it's time to change the plan over to blow up all printers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much damage does your freaking core power do, just for curiosity's sake?
Yeah, Theo, it might be time to just straight up eat this printer.
Yeah. Your core power does deal enough damage to instant kill a printer.
Destroy up to 30 HP of objects.
Because as it stands, you guys are being weathered down.
I think that's saying it lightly, given that one of us is dead.
Do you want me to...
That's bad luck.
Yeah.
Do you want me to eat this printer right over here? Because I can...
I think that is a good idea.
Do you want me to do that
agreement.
immediately?
I mean, you're the one who's in the most danger, so...
Alright.
So blow it up, so even if they beat you up, you've already achieved your goal.
So, let's see. It takes a quick action to...
I need to somehow fucking get one more movement out of my movement.
What do you need to get to here? Or...
I need to get to here.
I see, and you move 8, because you move 4?
Yeah.
So there's this really annoying part of Homestead,
Mhm.
which is Homestead says when you take this action, and I'm pretty sure it's a protocol. Hold on, let me check, make sure. But so essentially, I have to take it.
Activate.
Oh, okay, it's a quick action. That's much better. Never mind. I'm not absolutely fucked. I thought it was a protocol to activate, and I was like, so that means I can only use it at the start of my turn, and then in subsequent turns.
Quick action is subsequent turns. You can destroy up to 30 out. No, I think it's just a quick action.
Alright.
Let me... Well, I'll take a very quick peek, but at least from the way it looks here, it appears that it's a quick action activation.
Yeah, I'm looking at my actual character, and it's just a quick action activation. So I can...
Yeah, if it doesn't explicitly state it's a protocol, then it's whatever the action is to activate it. So, yeah, you can activate that anytime during your turn.
Okay.
It's not required to activate at the beginning.
In that
So you can blow up
case-
the printer and then also make cover, hey? Which is
Yeah.
good.
So I was thinking of teleporting there and then blowing up the printer as a quick action and making some hard cover around myself.
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright, so I'm going to create a teleporter there and there.
Teleporters. Bloop, bloop.
what exactly are these things, and how tough are they?
These ones are
one-
piss weak.
Yeah, the printer errors are very, very weak. They hit pretty hard, and they can hide, but they are freaking grunts. They have 1 hit point. The defense drones, on the other hand, are tougher, but they deal no damage.
Okay. You know what? I'm not
Case in
gonna.
point by them not hitting.
Yeah.
Actually,
I mean, they don't hit very hard. They hit 4.
I mean, 4 is not negligible.
They hit 4 with a +1 minus a d6 every time they shoot. So
Yeah.
I activate my core power and I eat the printer.
printer is numb.
Oh.
And I so that's 30 HP, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will create a buffer zone of 5 5 pieces of hardcover just around here.
Like that?
Include this square right here. And then I don't know, /R.
They have 6 each.
6 HP each. However, they're immune to all damage, conditions, and other effects, unless I allow it. So right now they're just immune.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as long as they're near you.
Seems good.
Honestly, you should just fucking entomb yourself.
Yeah.
And then dig out when you need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything in that area is immune to damage.
Yeah, that's actually a good plan. If you just do 6 squares around you with 5 HP.
50's like, all right, I did my part of the
I
plan,
like to
guys.
imagine
I'm gonna just save the box here.
If he does it to himself, he didn't actually eat the printer. He just burrowed into the printer and just took all the internals and shoved them against the wall so they couldn't get to him.
How much reach does this thing have? This thing has like
2.
2 reach, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I just create a second wall.
Around. Oh.
Well, if you just make the wall tall enough to where he can't attack you.
Okay. Is
they're only
2
size
high tall enough that he can't attack me?
Yeah, because he'd have to clamber over it to reach.
Okay.
He's only
Now
size
the
2.
question is, like, out of all the people, though, I think I'm the one we want him to target the most, right?
And at the moment, you've just made
Probably.
yourself significantly less interesting. Seeing as you've destroyed the objective, and there are other people near other objectives. So,
yeah.
If someone can blow me up before I hit the clacker, I've got a problem.
Yeah, so I guess the only thing, they're taller, they're like 3 HP each, I guess, and this one's right here.
alright.
So I guess I could
You now
make
have a
it if-
mostly complete box.
Yeah.
You still left a door.
Yeah, I intend on
I
teleporting.
mean, technically, the teleporter is currently taking up the last spot. So
Yeah.
You'd have
That's
to
the
eat
end
the
of my turn,
teleporter.
though.
All right. Well, now there's problems for them. They're like, what do we do now?
How much damage do you think you can do to the
We're
printer?
trying to get this destroyed.
Probably 20.
20? Alright. I won't even have to get up next to place charge. I'll just shoot it with the bolt thrower.
If needed, I could overcharge to do 30.
Yeah. And they have 30 health, so.
Yeah. So if you have other things you want to do that isn't shooting it, then I
no,
can't
it
deal
was
30.
really going to be. I was trying to figure out whether or not I need to place a breaching charge, or if I can just shoot it with the bolt thrower and do a fuck ton of damage, and that'll be good.
Yeah, both are damage. Damage should be good. 20 is the guaranteed bit. So I mean, I'll still do some with my actual weapon. So maybe I can.
Does he do more?
As long as I don't really fuck up, I can do an average quite a bit.
mine sent you?
Two,
No,
three.
no way.
4. 6.
Jesus fucking
He's not
Christ.
quite able to get with me.
Just once!
He's like, I'm almost there. He's not quite able to reach you.
Everyone fine with me taking the next turn?
Oh yeah, please do.
Yeah, nice.
As a note, he does still get soft cover, even though he's only.
Oh, I'm not
partially
shooting at him, don't
small.
worry. So...
I'm stating it for
On-
in case someone decides to shoot him. Although I don't know why Tether would, because Tether doesn't have a gun.
Yeah, I
Or
can
is
shoot
it-
that. That's in hit range. I will then hit the clacker and do 30 AP damage to this printer. Presumably also making a nice fucking hole in the floor.
Yeah.
And I
Actually,
will
it doesn't
then
go anywhere important. It's just a hole.
yeah. I will then shoot the printer with my bolt thrower.
All right.
I almost fucked up,
Well-
but I didn't. And I can extra D6.
Near miss, but still not.
So there
Printer
is
very
16
heavily
damage.
damaged.
This is
Still-
basically a mining gun, so it makes sense.
Still in one piece, but it definitely is not doing so well.
Yeah.
Well, I finally got to hit the
Alright,
clacker.
anything else?
Worth it. No, that's it. Actually, yeah, no, that's it.
Yes, let's
And I
go
will-
back down to Steel World.
I will look at shithead with the most shit-eating grin. I have already won.
Where is this guy's freaking turn? Do you not have a turn for him? No. Must have accidentally taken it.
Can I say I probably could have slowed this guy down a lot if I just used my immobilizing things to just keep him in place a bunch.
Slash.
I do like one thing I could have done is stayed in place and then just like kept on hitting with a bunch of slows and immobilizes because I do have a lot of those.
Yeah, but I think the printer being gone is a
That-
little more important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Objective play is a little more important at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
But I want
Now,
to frustrate the enemy.
You see that printer error attempt to damage your teleporter, and the teleporter doesn't give a damn.
Your days of misery will soon be over.
I need to get the thing that makes
vow to bring the
my
usurper
objects
to
start
justice
hurting other
and take
people.
back Lutera Castle.
That
Alright.
sounds so sick.
I'm guessing it's going to be a tether.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. A new hope dawns
Tear that fucking thing to pieces!
Actually, I think we should have.
Vagabond, he gets out. He blows up the printer with his bare hands. He fucking punches it out. He says something about Mike Tyson, then fucking clocks it.
Wait, you hit it for 16, Peyton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah. Like if you did 20, then I'd be able to then we could actually talk about like thermite charging it for 10, but there's no.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I already did a lot of fucking damage for one shot, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not my best shot with this thing, but definitely not my worst.
Grapple the
hit?
printer.
Sorry,
Oh,
RAM.
the printer.
RAM.
Yeah.
C-Tram
It has evasion 5. You hit
Yeah.
it.
Okay, yeah. So that's 10.
Yeah, it's a big freaking block of metal. Missing it is very hard.
I
Yeah.
still missed it.
I said very
you.
hard, not impossible.
Yeah, I was like just barely in range. Having to arc that bitch.
Okay. And then I'm going to Blade Master die to
The RAM deals 2 AP, yeah?
No, to structures it does 10.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember what you had.
Yeah.
And that's what, 16 plus
12 so
12.
far. Yeah, and I'm about to ram it again.
It is on its last legs.
Yep.
And now it's on nothing.
Printer gets leveled.
It just rams through one side, not the other.
Oh, well. I have one space of movement left, so. Oop. Not there.
Eh.
There we go.
Get rid of these. They're no longer relevant. All right. Now the question is, what do I want to have this do? Because you guys have the only printer currently.
Could I move there instead of?
Hey, Vagabond.
What's up?
You have a good computer, right? I mean, your mech is basically destroyed, but yeah, you get a little ping all of a sudden on what's left of your guttering computer systems.
Yeah.
Stunned with his mech
flashes to life.
destroyed. So he's just like waking up in a destroyed mech.
Like, oh, what happened? Trying to remember. Like, the last thing I
he
remember,
gets
I
over
got knocked out.
being stunned at the end. I guess we'll have the printer error go ahead and slap you. Try and claw into the mech. Because technically they still get a turn before this happens. It's starting to make its way inside. Alright, so back to what I was talking about. Yeah, Vagabond. Your mech seems to be suffering significant, well, critical structural damage. It is no longer operational as far as movement is concerned. However, your reactor's still okay, so yeah, computer's still functioning more or less okay.
Okay.
It may be cracked, but
And,
it's still showing.
yeah. Capcom is spitting out a rather odd code.
Mihan was about to handle that.
I see. What kind of code are we talking about?
It is coming from some other pilot somewhere else, or at least another person. Oh, friggin' heck, what was this guy have? 1 second, I gotta think of this. Yeah. Yeah, the call sign. I guess the message, not recipient, that would be you. The sender. I can't remember the term off the top of my head all of a sudden. Basically, say, comes from Father Boring to Vagabond. And just in short, make a new character. In short, it says, would you like to shut down printing computers? Yes or no? With just, I guess, yes slash no. Or yes, Y/N.
Wait, I think I do, don't I?
Yes.
Your comm unit is currently down beyond this. So.
All right. So I'm just knocked out. I wake up. Yeah, that's what we're here for, right? Yes.
Yep. You type in Y, and yeah, the printer shuts down, and all current printed things in the area shut off.
Oh.
East and red pill.
I guess the error does exist for a little bit longer, but it does eventually just kind of cease existing effectively.
Yeah, it remembers that it was actually printed.
Yeah. It basically like partially falls apart and partially does like the zealot scream. Or like part of it just kind of like seems to claw its way out of the metal in like a pixelated monstrosity for a few seconds as it leans towards you, end of your line, before just dissipating.
I just tossed the used clacker at its corpse.
All these are shut off. The lurkers are going to basically just port away to somewhere else where they have other clouds. And Myriad is also going to port away, but everything else is just shut off.
Send message to Trench. Vagabond's alive.
So what you're saying is, it was all up to
you
me.
Just like hear
him save the mission.
Yeah. You hear him like finish taking a drink of something. Yeah, Boris was telling me he got some sort of computer thing, printer access or something. You guys just got access to?
Oh,
sound about right? Yeah, he said something about those damn bastards blew up all of the printers but one, so I was able to hack access or some such. It's Boris.
Well, Let him know they died for a good cause. Probably. And don't worry about the hole in the floor. It didn't hit any important wiring, I don't think.
Well, you'll have to talk about it with him later. But you guys should have a breather for at least a minute. Seems like everything in that area is suffering some sort of mechanical failure.
Thank God for
Or
that.
saying something about printer fatigue or something. I don't know. It's nerd stuff. I don't pay attention to it. Anyway, take a rest. Go deal with the NHP. You know the drill.
Yep.
Trench out.
All right.
So, you guys actually get a chance to rest.
Thank fucking God. Let's see, yeah, a lot more difficult if we didn't.
All of a sudden, you have Vagabond as Vagabond.
Vagabond as Vagabond. What a hero.
Unfortunately, the way she goes is suffering a significant mechanical failure.
Oh yeah.
Of
All
being
right.
torn half apart.
We can fix that.
We can rebuild them.
You guys have a chance to do repairs, etc. Before you head off to the next combat.
You guys want me to spend 3 pointy things and my final repair. Actually, wait, did I already use my final repair grenade on Living Dead at the end there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you did.
Scratch that. No
As
more.
a note, yeah, as you guys are like looking at the printer, hoping that you can use it to help heal. Apparently, Boris had enough control to shut off the things connected with it, but not enough control to give you access. He's currently in battling the NHP, and
Okay.
well, basically, you guys don't currently have access to print stuff out of it.
Like, I guess I transfer NHP back to the casket numero uno.
Yeah, you hook it back up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna force you to spend repairs. You can just do that.
Dub. Did we kill any mechs?
Um.
And, a bunch of the mechs did just shut off, though, right?
They did, but those weapons they're orc weapons. They're basically freaking worthless to you.
I mean, the way I use the weapons is basically orc. I just rip shit out until it works.
What happened to the hive? Did the hive also teleport away?
Yeah, I teleport away.
Yep. Yeah, no, Myriad was not going to stick around to die.
So, no weapons for me. Feels bad.
Mm-hmm. Better.
Can I still search around in the corpses, see if I can find anything of worth for Walls of War?
Yeah. You can still do that.
See if I get anything nice. Incoming another fucking transponder. Oh. Sufficient patch kits and emergency supplies to restore 4 plus your grit and HP divided between any number of mechs or pilots, yourself included.
Nice.
Makes sense, because these things are just scrap metal.
That is true.
What are the other ones for that? Just off of just out of curiosity.
Patch kits.
I was going to have some like specific stuff that you could have done.
Spare munitions, so a limited, you gain 1 use back. The transponder, which we've already got a bunch. Spare parts to repair a destroyed weapon or system. A magazine of exotic ammunition, which gives 1d6 extra damage, but you take 1d6 heat. You can only have 1 at a time. And then the last thing is something without immediate tactical application, which is nonetheless likely valuable to someone. So, black boxes...
Yeah, if you rolled a 3 or 5, it would have been something different. But yeah, it doesn't matter here. That will be also included in other places of this ship. But, yeah, for this, a 1 is still a 1.
Well, is anyone at low enough health to where 6 HP will get them to full?
No.
Oh.
Actually,
you can
will exactly.
You can have the patch kit then. I'm just gonna use a repair on myself.
Who is you? Me?
Yeah, you're the one who is 6 HP off. So you gain 6 HP. As I root around in the destroyed things and go, yeah, this is useful scrap metal, and then welded onto the holes in your mech.
You guys got any repairs to spare to help my poor blown up mech?
Yeah, I do have some repairs.
It's
to
like
spare to
80
help.
fucking. It's like 4 repairs, right?
Yeah, 4.
I'm done to pitching too.
Well, if you could just give me 1, that'd be fine. Like 1 from 2 people.
I can pitch in 2 actually. I have 6 repairs. I doubt I'm going to use all of them.
Yeah, I have 6 as
And
well.
even then, I'm heavily limited because of
Your stabilizers are
Spoils of
probably
War.
towards- yeah.
Okay.
Spoils of War makes it to where I can't use more than 1 repair on myself.
Okay. Yeah, if you both pitch in 2, then I can use the rest to just repair the rest of my structure, so I'm not at 1 struck.
Hell, I'm
Yeah.
willing to fucking pitch in 3.
I'm not willing to pitch in 3.
Well, I only need 4 in total.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, was the extra 1 help with your structure at all?
Well, just
Nah, you
any
can't do that
like
one.
you can help me do it for the repair the destroyed
Yeah.
mech. So any
Yeah, actually, I forgot.
just like any amount that I can save to
Yeah.
repair my own structures.
Okay.
Let's go 2 and 2 then. Halvesies.
Yeah. Sounds like
Alright.
a plan.
Right.
Works for me.
Thank you, gents.
Yep.
I don't think you can use the destroyed mech repairs. You have to actually give other ones. But once it's repaired, you can repair
Okay.
your own.
I thought you could because it's just effectively spare parts you have in it.
I'm trying to remember. I should probably learn how it works because you
Destroyed
guys
mechs.
keep freaking.
What?
Oh, okay.
is
It's not that we
Anyone
keep
can
saying it.
contribute to repairs to do this, meaning that a wrecked mech can be destroyed even if it has insufficient repairs remaining. So you can use repairs from the mech. It's just better to not because it's already going to be so ruined.
Yeah, Vagabond could have put his mech back together on his own, but
yeah,
you guys were nice.
Okay, and then I'll just.
I'm a good man.
I guess I'll use 4 repairs to repair 2 structure.
Like you are at structure. You are at structure and stress 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
And also health 1, I believe.
Yeah. Being
repair
destroyed is not good.
Oh no, sorry,
What's
you
the-
have full HP.
Full HP.
Yeah.
I think I can live with stress 1, or should I go 2 and 2? I don't know. I'm more likely to
we
take
haven't
HP.
seen anything using a lot of big heat stuff yet,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean it
Reminder,
isn't going
you
to
guys
happen.
are fighting an NHP.
Hence why I said it doesn't mean it isn't going to happen.
Yeah, I think I'll just go 2 and 2.
My
then.
HP doesn't add heat.
Or
They just make me
Yeah,
sweat.
but your NHP is not a ship NHP.
no, yeah, okay. I'll just use all my repairs. I was gonna save it, but no, I should just use it all. And then
Yeah.
go 3 structure, 2 stress.
Yeah, no. You should
That sounds-
definitely just
Yeah.
dump all of it.
Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially if yeah. I was under the impression you had to use a structure for healing, so.
Nope.
Oh yeah. Oh. I will say I will probably dip for morning things need to be done.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We're done. I'm not doing
Okay.
more combats, but
We're done?
Yeah.
We're through, Theo.
We did it.
which means I have more time in case you guys do actually go after the reactor.
Is the reactor the wave suzzed? I don't know. It's all I know is we identified our squad as a bunch of people that demolished the terrain in particular, and then we chose not to demolish the terrain from the beginning, which is fucked up.
Well,
Like play
ideally, we
the objectives, and then you realize the objectives are being swarmed. Let's not play the objectives.
Well,
Yeah,
it's thing was like it's the challenge, you know. You want to see if you can fight uphill, and then one of us tripped and started rolling back down the hill. It's like, okay, we're fucking done
well,
here.
I definitely underestimated like how tricky it would be. I thought I could just like run in real quick, sneak it, hack this one, do that, hack that one, and then just make out like bandits. But I ran into a little roadblock here.
You also forgot that there was another one over there, another one of the lurkers, which was definitely would have contributed to the thought process.
Little oopsies. All's well that ends well.
I am very surprised that Theo managed to keep me from getting structured at all.
Yeah,
that was a fucking
I'm surprised I
miracle.
didn't get structured as well. I didn't die. I was on fire for 11
Because I was soaking damage for everyone. Don't you know?
Yeah.
Soaking damage for everyone. I got hit by every attack that was thrown at me.
I was soaking all
I think they missed
bad.
3 new record. 3 attacks missed on me. Dub?
Yeah.
It's too lit. Alright.
Because I know that he's not coming back. We do have the other guy. Yeah, Vassus has almost as many freaking mechs as the main AJ Defense Force.
I will teach you all later.
Yeah. I mean, some of them are just versions of the same.
Why didn't I
but-
think that?
Yeah. I'm gonna head out too, gents. There's a fight
Yeah.
I want to catch. The end,
Mhm.
tail end of it.
I'm a
night.
fool. I should
Adios.
have peace. I
Farewell,
should have
good luck,
knocked
and don't
the
die.
funny thing prone. Why didn't I think of that? I should knock the printer prone.
Can't knock the printer.
Roll in chamber. God. I finally used the breach charge as a